Hello, hello, y'all. How are we? How are we? Welcome to another live stream. I am going to immediately point out the beautiful thing that we talked about last week. Look at how lit I am! And I do mean that literally, not as like a Gen Z, millennial word. I'm literally lit. Like, the lighting is so good, y'all. I went and we talked about it, but I went and I picked up some nice lighting for the live streams and all that kind of jazz because I wanted to upgrade my stuff because I was out here using like a singular ring light, okay? Because sometimes that's all you can do until you can get better equipment, you know what I mean? So I was like, all right, I'm gonna get these, chill out a little bit. Not that much, like $50, and get some of those softbox lights. So I got two softbox lights. I got one like right in front of me, and I got one over here to the right to do the beautiful hair because it's supposed to do that beautiful hair light. And look at how much brighter we are, and we don't have like the light from the top that's casting all of the shadows and like on our eyes and doing all that kind of jazz. We're just lit and we're beautiful and it's fabulous, and they're so worth it. They're so worth it. I'm really glad that we like upgraded in that way because it's a huge step to actually being able to see the subject and looking better on camera. I will say though, it's very funny because they came with like this. I think they're like the Amazon Skytech ones, so they're not like crazy expensive. They're not like, crazy photography, whatever. They're just casual, like probably cheap, China stuff or whatever. But they're like the Skytech ones on Amazon. Hello, welcome. And they came with this like little remote, which is very cute, and it gives you like a bunch of like little features and stuff. But what's really funny is where I had to put them. Hi, Fox Daddy, welcome. How are you, my friend? Fox Daddy, look at how much brighter we are. Look at how much nicer we look. And the wall behind us is like a solid red color, and we're lit and we're pretty. I got new lights. I'm very excited. And you're live or you live? You're live or you live? Wait, I need to know, which one are we? Production upgrade? Yes, not by that much. They're still, you know, like the cheap Amazon ones, but I was working off of a ring light, like a singular 10-inch ring light. And that's why we were always so dark and we were having a hard time. I'm alive. Okay, good. Because I was like, wait, what? I'm glad you're alive, Fox Daddy. And I'm really, really glad that you're alive. And it's good to see you here. But yeah, they came with this little remote because they were like $50. I got them on like Facebook Marketplace. And they came with this little remote. But where I have them positioned in order to like, you know, max, I got a small space, right? So in order to get them to be good and to work, they're very close together. So when I use the buttons, it affects both of them. So I was like going over here and I was like putting it in weird positions to try and affect only one light at a time. And I think we look okay. I think we look better than usual. I still maybe have to play with this one because maybe we're a little too bright. I don't know. Maybe that's just because I don't know how to do makeup because I've always had like the shiny nose and stuff because I don't know how to do makeup. I'm not a girly girl. You're stopping by to brag about being alive? Or do you have something else? Do you have something else to tell us, Fox Daddy? I'm interested. I'm intrigued. What are you bragging about? What is it? I need to know. I want to know. You better tell me right now. I'm awaiting. Or are you just bragging because you're alive? Because if you're bragging because you're alive, then yeah, you win. You win, bro. Like, I wish I was alive. Hell nah. Oh, I have been alive for 26 years. Thank you very much. Oh, God. I know that's not old, but it feels old in like a modern day and age. You know what I mean? I'm on my way to do my first birthday mascot gig of the year. Let's fucking go. Fox Daddy. Brag about it. Let's go. You're a king. It's starting? Well, I guess you're probably a few hours behind me. I literally was about to ask who you were gonna be. You're gonna be SpongeBob! That's so cool! Wait, that's so much fun! I'm assuming this is another one of those ones where you can't talk, which is chill, because with SpongeBob, you can still do a lot of body movement. You can still do a lot of body language, you know what I'm saying? And you know those kids are gonna love you. Oh my gosh, they're gonna be so excited, Fox Daddy! Oh, you really I hope you know that what you do makes so many people smile. And like so many people who like when they grow up, they're going to talk about like, "Oh, I had a birthday party once when I was like 6 and I had some SpongeBob come by. I had like a dude in a SpongeBob thing came by and we were crazy. We loved him." And they'll never know it's you, but you'll know. And I think that's fabulous. It should take about an hour, so I'll still drop by the stream after. Hell yeah! I love that. Oh, I already got hiccups. Yo, enjoy. Enjoy being SpongeBob. Enjoy having kids. I will say it's so interesting to me that we don't think about it, but SpongeBob, it really is a multi-generational product that has kept its sort of like importance in society and in people's lives longer than most things. I don't know if I can name something that is as multi-generational as SpongeBob. And has stuck with its like importance and isn't just like a background thing, you know? And I'm not even the hugest fan of SpongeBob, and you don't have to be a fan of like maybe like one era more than another era, but it truly is something that has continued and been a part of a lot of people's lives. And I just find that really interesting. Like that's so cool to be able to do that and have that consistency is interesting. I felt a teeny weeny bit of that. It's not to the same extent because nowhere near the same. But I felt a teeny weeny bit of that, like, oh my goodness, this thing I like is multi-generational. Because my cousin, my like 7-year-old cousin, was watching Phineas and Ferb, the new Phineas and Ferb, which I haven't watched yet. I gotta pull out the new Phineas and Ferb and watch it. I really want to, but I just have not had the time. And she was watching the new Phineas and Ferb, which is still Phineas and Ferb, just they're making new episodes. They haven't changed the name or the title or the actors even, nothing. Even the creator's the same, all of it. So it's just Phineas and Ferb, but new episodes. And I was like, oh my God, I used to watch that when I was like 10 years old. So it was really interesting to have that sort of dynamic back to back. I was like, another generation is a part of the Phineas and Ferb household. It is strange how long SpongeBob has stayed relevant. Yeah, like hugely relevant. It's a very, very weird thing because they keep making new episodes. It's like Law and Order, but for children's cartoons. You know what I mean? Like Law and Order is generation after, like they're like on like 30 something seasons. They've been going forever, and so has SpongeBob. So it's kind of weird, but I love it. They did the same with Gumball. I still haven't seen them. Really? I didn't know that about Gumball. Getting suited up. I'll be back. Okay, Vox Daddy, enjoy. Have the time of your life. Goodbye. Thanks for stopping by and bragging. Bye. Oh, that's the best thing ever. I'm so glad to have lovely people in this community who just do cool ass shit. Like, getting to be SpongeBob is so fucking cool. Dude, I wish. Oh, there's a new Gumball on Hulu for some reason. Okay, I never watched the old one, so I did not know there was a new one. But I will give that to Hulu. They can have it. And I hope people who like Gumball are enjoying their lives. Good for them. I hope you like the new episodes. Now go get suited up, Fox Daddy. Go do your job. I know you got to do your job, okay? Oh my goodness. But yes, y'all. So the weekend was very interesting. I got to get my nice lights, which I'm really happy with because I am hoping to one, they upgrade this setup, right? And so I'm hoping they'll upgrade me like recording videos too. And so I can get more out on YouTube. By the way, there's a Reddit video out on YouTube right now. I posted that one last week. So that's like our first Reddit style video. And then I've got a second one that I recorded way back when that hopefully can go out. Not on these nice lights, but on the old setup. But hopefully now with the nice lights, we can have some nice looking YouTube videos and do all that jazz. I also want to get into like UGC. So I'm hoping this lighting will help a little bit with creating those sort of talking person videos that they all want, where it's just like blah, 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 you know, and I'll be able to edit that a little smoother and have them be nice and clean, because apparently if you're casting for UGC, you don't necessarily want the type of content I make, which is like fair, right? Because there's a whole different style to UGC versus this stuff. But I do think the lights will help since we got these. Did you get a new light? Yes, Orion! Can you tell? Over the weekend, I picked up some lights. Now, they're just the stuff from Amazon. They're like SkyTech, so they're not crazy expensive or studio lights or anything. But I got them up over the weekend for cheap on like Marketplace. And I think they look so good. Like, I think we look so much better. You know what I mean? I probably have to play with the brightness a little bit because I don't know. I am white, so this might just be me being white and the lights are doing what their job is. But I look very bright. You know what I mean? But they can't go down all that much more. Like I said, it might just be because I'm white. It also might be because I don't quite understand makeup. Because I was talking about like I've always had like the shiny nose syndrome, but I don't know makeup to know. Like, I don't even use foundation because I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. So I just put on black and call it a day. Like, so I should learn how to do that, but it's a talent all under itself. And maybe I'll play around with them a little bit, but I think it looks so much better. I think there's a difference, and I guess it really only matters if I think there's a difference, but I do think there's a difference from like I look lit and we don't have like the dark shadows coming down and the background doesn't look like totally crazy. I think there's a difference from our like previous streams. So I'm really excited about them. They're doing an excellent job. I love them. I got 2 boxes right here. They're very pretty. You don't use foundation either? Yeah, Bryden, I've never been like a girly girl, and I don't mean that derogatory. I just mean that in the literal sense of like things that society associates that way. So I've never understood blending, why you're using a brush versus powder versus liquid versus the little egg things. I don't understand how to find your colors. Like, how do I stop the shiny? How much do you put on? Like, I have no idea about how to do any of that. And it's a lot to learn. And like, a part of me is like, oh, you should learn it because they often expect like actors and stuff to already be able to do that. That was actually one of the hardest parts that I had. It's one of the many reasons that I tend not to do much on camera or like theater work anymore is because the auditions, like when like we're always like, no, you know, when you get photos done and when you do auditions, you're expected as a woman to have a basic face of makeup on. And if you can't do that, you will not get hired. And I'm like, fuck you, sexist hoes. Some of us don't wear makeup. Like, I'm fine if they're like, hey, gal, welcome. Thank you for the resubscription. Hi, gal. Dee, 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 dee. Hi, gal. Dee, 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 dee. Look, we're lit. Gal, look how pretty we are. We look so much better than previous streams. I got new lights. And it's all pretty now. And I look so bright. I look whiter than I did before. But at least it's a consistent white and not like dark and gloomy, you know? Because I love the shorts that are coming out, but if you look at those shorts, I'm in the dark, bro. But now I'm lit and I'm pretty. I don't know, maybe I should even make it brighter. I can't ever tell because where I want the lights and where people like the lights are never seem to be in correlation. But also, hello, gal. How are you, queen? Oh, I answered your Discord message, right? About your cool event? I can't remember if I answered it, but I'm pretty sure I did, because I thought it was cool as shit. But I say, you know, sometimes I'll do that thing where I'm like, oh, cool, I'll answer that, mark as read, and then never touch it. I did, okay? I thought it was cool as shit. I love the idea. The idea is really cute. Peak whiteness. Literally peak whiteness. Peak whiteness. Blending is hard. It's also witchcraft. I agree, Rythan. And I am no witch. I am a demon. I have come from the hells, alright? I am no witch. I don't know paganism. There is a whole different craft. Thank you very much. I have you on the list? Okay, fire. What day is it again? It's the Friday, right? That we're doing the streamy thingy? The 13th? So not Valentine's Day, but the day before? Because I'll put it in my calendar, and then that way, if I get booked for something else, I'll remember to message you. Let's see. Stream, time, gal, V-Day, event. I really truly wanted to do a Secret Santa thing, but Valentine's Day was the next best thing. Yeah, so many people are like busy over the mainstream holidays, you know? The Friday before. Okay, so the 13th. So I'll put a little reminder. Is there a time that you wanted people to go live, or does it not matter? Because I'll put a little reminder at like 1 o'clock. Your color's gonna be purple. Boop. Okay, you've got a purple color. Beautiful. Yeah, that does not intersect with, it's in the message. Okay, as long as it's in there, I can go back and check. Because as long as things are written down, I don't gotta rely on my memory, thank God. Yeah, because I think that'd be super cute. I think that'd be really fun to be a part of it. And I like the idea. And we can do like little things where it's like, you know, we could collaborate, or we could do like stream togethers with other people. I really like that idea. Like Secret Santa, but for Valentine's Day stuff. But I won't, you know, say it all in here because I don't want to spoil all your jazz. But yeah, I liked it. I thought it was really cute. I'm hoping to be on it. Right now I have nothing else for that day. So we should be chill. And that should be good. 3 to 8 EST-ish. You don't have to go the whole time. Okay, cool. Cool. Because then that'll be fire. Because then I can just go live a little bit. Maybe like halfway through it. And be like, all right, let's bump on. Let's play some games or stuff or whatever. So far I got you and TK. Aw, have you asked Ava? I think Ava's still in school, but Ava might be able to do it. And Ava has a bunch of friends. If you really need people, Ava helps me for finding people for things I want to do too. So sometimes they're very good at that. And I might know some folks. Drag and drop in progress for my alchemy game potion crafting. Ooh, Ooh, I love it. Ryden, is this the mini game to your game, or is this the SWAC game? Cause I know there's two. I know there's two you're working on, and I don't remember which one the potions was for. The potions feel like it's your game. Like it's the mini game part of yours, from what I remember. But I could be wrong. Because I don't know the timeline of SWAC. So it's a little hard to be like, what was SWAC and what wasn't SWAC? But also, we are definitely going to have to make a game, Ryden, or something, some sort of collaboration thing, because I am like, my creativeness is exploding. I don't have words for it, because part of getting these lights was I also got wireless microphones. Again, cheap kind, but okay. Actually, Hollyland, so they're not too bad. They're not perfection, because that's thousands of dollars, but they're not too bad. And so it was a part of like, okay, can I set up and do the show in the basement again, since I don't have the money to like fully perform it. And so we're working on like what kind of material can we hang curtains up and make like a black box. And so I got wireless mics to test. Unfortunately, although I know Hollylands are like a good, cheaper budget option, I didn't realize that it was gonna record into one track. I don't know why I didn't realize this. I should have. It's one receiver. So I got like a converter that I'm hoping will let me stereo it into two, but I don't know for sure. We're gonna find out. If they gotta be done that way, it's gotta be done that way, you know? From the SWAC game I've started reusing the code for the main game. It isn't 1-1, but it's a good jumping off point. Oh, okay. So that's why it kind of felt like both, is because it's from the SWAC game, but then you've used those bits and pieces into yours. Okay. Lurkin, if you need me, you know where to find me. I got you, gal. Thanks for stopping by, Queen. I appreciate you. Fire. Oh, gal, do you want to do the podcast tomorrow? I can't do as late as we usually do, but I can still do Tuesdays if you want to do like, I don't know, 7 to 9 or something like that maybe, or like, I mean, we could do 8 to 10, I guess, but so it's up to you. Just let me know what your energy is. I guess I could still do 8 to 10. But I didn't know if Tuesdays were still good for you, and I think you asked me, and I think I forgot. So, you're down for 7 to 9? Okay, I'm going to put that in my calendar, too, so I don't forget. Because I think tomorrow's a free day. I have to double check, but I think tomorrow's a free day. I don't want to go later? Okay, fire. Yeah, so I think Tuesdays are still okay. Because I tend to be in the booth on Tuesdays anyways. So that would work, because then I can be in the booth all day. I can like step out to pee, eat some food, and then like go right back in. You know what I mean? It's because my whole setup will be in there. So I don't have to worry about like jumping in and out. Since we don't use cameras for it anyways. That way I can have my nice quality. Okay, so I'm going to put it on for tomorrow. And you're good to like run the episode, right? With the D&D stuff that you have planned. Graveyard shift. Yeah, okay, fire. I'm still gonna make it purple. We're gonna put it at 7. We're gonna say repeats every week. Just for right now, we're make it purple. Cool. Thank you, gal. Feel free to like your queen. Ooh, I'm hitting things. I got invited to a D&D game this past Friday. Turns out it was Pathfinder instead. Wait, that one that you were planning your character for? Did you still get to play? Because you were so excited about it. Hi, Andrew. Welcome. Do you want me to record or you? Do you have a PowerPoint? Is it a PowerPoint, gal? Because maybe if it's a PowerPoint, I don't know. Good evening, Rachel. White Castle's sausage with sauteed onions and sliders. Ooh, that's a good dinner. Too delish. You got me buying a Death Note shirt. I swear if I turned into an old goth. Andrew, I saw the one you sent me. It was so funny because you sent me that shirt while I was in Hot Topic. I don't know if it was the exact time, but that's when I saw the message. Like, I don't know if you sent it at the time, but that's when I saw it. And I was laughing because I was like, I'm not gonna be getting, you cannot send me deals, bro. Absolutely not. But that's hysterical. Was a cool shirt. Was a cool shirt. But I was like, I can't do this. I cannot be spending money like this. Oh my God. Oh. No, I was gonna yap or show you pics. Okay, then I'll record it, gal. I can record it on my end then, because I know sometimes Discord doesn't like it when you're showing PowerPoints and then it wants the person who's showing it to record. But if you're not doing like PowerPoints or anything and you're going to show me pictures, then I'll record it on my end. Because that way I just have it, you know what I mean? I don't have to deal with it too much. Yeah, I played, but the DM was very new to running and made characters for all of us. Oh, okay. All right, well, that's a little bit of a bummer ride then. I'm sorry that you didn't get to use your cool character, but I am sending you good vibes. Okay, sounds good. Now I'm lurking. Sounds good, gal. But I am glad that you got to play. Was it still fun? And what did it end up being about? And what did you end up playing if you got one given to you? No way. Yeah, exactly, Andrew. It was very funny. Yeah, my sister and I went to the mall because I'm one of those people where there are certain like I kind of have a routine. It's weird because I need a routine or a schedule, but in a loose way. Like if everything's too strict, then my like neurodivergency or OCD, whatever you want to call it, jumps in and really freaks out. Because it needs the schedule. So if you start sticking, thank you. So if you start sticking too close to a schedule, then it freaks out. So I have to have like a loose schedule. So like she was home, she's free on Sundays, and I was like, okay, we must go place because I cannot stay inside. Because also, you're aware, Andrew, we live in a place that's cold in the winter. And I don't want to fucking be outside in the cold, but that means that you get cooped up inside, and I also don't want that. Because believe it or not, even though I'm not like an outdoorsy nature person, when I lived in the city, I do like going places. I love walking. I love being out. I love experiencing people and places and things and that kind of stuff. I like that kind of like stimulation for my brain. So I was like, I don't like just being cooped up in this little place because it makes me feel unproductive. Even though going places and doing nothing and buying nothing or buying things you shouldn't buy is still unproductive, it helps me feel like I'm actually engaging with the world. So like in the city, I would do that all the time. It's like I'd go into the city and I would just go through a store that I had been through thousands of times. Philly used to have a really fun, like, arts and crafts store that shut down eventually while I was there, but it was open while I was in school. So, like, literally periodically after classes, like my school day was over, I would go through the same exact store every day. I would just go. And I just walked through it, and they didn't change what they sold. They sold the same stuff. Maybe something was on sale, maybe it wasn't, but like I would just go through it because it was a comforting feeling of just walking through a little store and looking at the little things and seeing and I don't know, it was just being out and about, you know? So I was like, I gotta go places, I gotta do things. Ad break in about a minute for my Twitch people. It was okay, but not great. We spent 45 minutes getting out of the shackles and cell we were locked in from the very beginning. Right then, okay. Yeah, that's a little bit of a letdown, because, you know, that can be a struggle. Is like when you really want to jump in and play a game and have this grand old time and do this cool stuff and get involved, and it doesn't quite go that way. I'm sorry that was a bit of a letdown. But on the positive end, I am proud of you for being willing to give like a new dungeon master a chance. Even if they should have communicated better and they didn't necessarily do great, everybody starts somewhere, right? So it was really nice that you're willing to be like, all right, let's give this person a chance. They're trying. They're going to have some issues, but we can chill out and have fun, you know? The other players asked me to run a 5e game. Let's go! I love that! The forever DM strikes again. I love that for you. Oh my god. That's the best thing ever. Do they have like a plan on what they want? Or do they just really like your vibes? Like, were they just like, we like your vibes, you DM, can you run a game? Because I think that's fabulous. Um, that's actually genuinely like really cute. And do you know what you're gonna do for them yet? Are you gonna kind of like keep the same setting, or do you want to go back to the one that like you created a character for? And you're gonna have like a DM NPC, a DMPC. Which I don't think, contrary to popular belief, I don't think DMPCs are bad. I just think it's a different way of playing, and you just need to be aware of like how much control you have. You know what I mean? We lost a Tri-County mall, and they tore down the Forest Failure Mall. The nearest one is 3 exits away on the highway. You love the winter I invested in my fluffy build, tried to trim that now? Yo, okay, that's hysterical, first of all. And second of all, enjoy it. Because those of us who hate it, you can have it, those who enjoy it. I hate the winter, and I hate the cold, and I hate the snow, and I want absolutely nothing to do with it ever in my life, ever. Like, the only reason, genuinely, I don't live in a place that is warm year-round is because most of those places are conservative, okay? And if my ass went down there, I'd be the next name you see. I'd be the next name you see in the headlines because, oh, yeah, no, I can't be down there. Otherwise, I would be in a nice warm place year-round, okay? And that would be it. That'd be out of the question. That'd be the end of the conversation because I hate the fucking cold, bro. I hate it. I don't have any clothes for it because I don't want to have any clothes for it. I ran a Dungeon World one-shot that got them hooked. Ooh. Wait, is Dungeon World a different thing? No, because you're running a 5e game. So what do you mean by Dungeon World? Just that, like, your makeup of the game you were playing was really cool? Or is that, like, a specific one-shot thing that you did and got them hooked? Like, is it, like, a one that's, like, pre-written for D&D? Or how does that kind of work? Because when I've been looking into, like, doing games on Start Playing, I've also been considering, like, do I go with the, like, pre-done sort of one-shots that they have in the books, and should I go for that angle and that route, or just like create your own? Because I don't know if you're like if you're a player or you're like looking for somebody DM, do you care that they're using like a setup that's already in the book? That would be my question. I wonder if people do care, because if I was gonna do, like, I'd start with like Daggerheart or Candela. Ads, yeah, I know, Ryden. I'd start with like Daggerheart or Candela, and they do have, like, you know, suggested ones to run in there, and I feel like I would have those ones listed because it's kind of like already plot done and that kind of jazz. But if you're a player, maybe you don't want to do something that's already listed. I don't know. That'd be an interesting question for people. I guess that would depend on whether you're a first-time player or whether you've played a lot, right? Because I feel like the more you've played the system, the more likely it is that you would have played the examples that are already in there. Whereas if you're a first-time player, you wouldn't have played anything. Even if you're like a beginner player and maybe you've played like 1 or 2 one-shots, you might have done the ones that are in there, but you couldn't have done all of them. You know what I mean? So you like be specifically looking for the ones that you didn't do. But then I wonder if there are reviews on some of them, because that could be one of those things where maybe the answer to that question is less like, oh, will people have played this one or not played this one? Or do they want to play something that's like pre-written or not pre-written? And maybe the answer is more like, I need to like go onto like Reddit reviews or something and see the list of like pre-written campaigns or pre-written one-shots and see what people have been reviewing them. You know what I mean? Because some are probably better than others. So maybe it's a matter of like, I need to go look at like, oh, this one's pretty good, you'll enjoy this regardless if you played it or not. Or this one's okay, we need to do this one, but don't do this one. That kind of energy. Back from ads, I've been running games for about 12 years. Damn. Pathfinder, 5e, Dungeon World, Mutant Year Zero. Okay, 2 comments. 1, that's what I asked while you were in ads, is Dungeon World a different thing from 5e? I don't know what Dungeon World is. I've never heard of that one, so I'm curious about that one. Please feel free to tell me. And 2, Mutant Year Zero? That's a TTRPG? I only know the video game. What? I thought the video game was like some little indie game with tactics. I didn't know it had anything beyond that cute little game. There's a TTRPG was it a TTRPG first? I know none of this. Look at the little fur that's flying around. That's crazy to me because I thought Mutant Year Zero, the game, like the video game, was really fun to watch. I liked it a lot. What do you call a 1,000-year-old fae? A millennial? That's cute. I like that one, Andrew. Add that one to the list. Add that one to the list. That's very fantasy, but also like intertwined with modern day. I like that one. We're keeping that one on our joke book. Do people keep joke books anymore? It's such like a thing. Like I'm playing Three Houses and there's like a joke book that you have to go give back to somebody. I'm like, do people do that? Do they keep joke books? I mean, I guess comedians do, but I don't know, man. You get to play as a mutant in Mutant Year Zero? No way. Wait, I'm looking this up. Mutant Year Zero TTRPG. Yo, what the fuck? Okay, so this is the one I know. Mutant Year Zero Road to Eden is a tactical role-playing video game. That's the one I saw. I watched one of my favorite YouTubers play that game. Not favorite, but like one of my favorite game YouTubers play that game, and I thought it was fucking awesome. And I would play it myself, except I can't because my brain will remember everything once we start playing. But I loved it. So you're telling me there's like a TTRPG version? Is this Free League Publishing? No way. Did this come out first or did the video game come out first? The video game was 2018. Holy shit, I'm old. Whoa, look at how fucking cool this is. Yo, whoa, there's a couple of books. Holy Jesus. Did this come out before or after? Oh, Free League does a bunch of them. Oh my god, Alien role-playing, Walking Dead role-playing, Lord of the Rings, Blade Runner. Holy shit. I did not know that this was all this jazz. Whoa. Whoa. That's crazy. I had no idea. I genuinely had no idea. I just remember loving the video game. Dungeon World is my all-time favorite system. Wait, tell me about Dungeon World. How does it work then? Why is it your favorite? What is a cleric's favorite hot drink? Divinity? I like that. Add that one too, Andrew. That one's fun. Dungeon World is free to download the rulebook and character sheets. Oh, now you're gonna make me look up Dungeon World. What are you doing, Ryden? Okay, Dungeon World TTRPG. How do you get a D&D player to go out with you? You ask them for a D8? That one's good too. Andrew, you're fire on jokes today. Add it to the list. Oh, this one looks old. Because the art style is very like classic, we play in the 80s vibe. What is this? Aww. This is so cute. It looks very indie. Look how cute this is. Oh my goodness. Right, then you'll have to tell me about this one because this one looks very indie. I see the free downloads and stuff. Boat one, World of Dungeons. That's very cool. I'm all about I support people in all forms of indie creativity, but definitely playing indie games can be so helpful and successful. When a priest has to go, holy crap. Okay, I get it. It's a 2d6 system that focuses on the narrative. Players don't ask to use their sword and roll an attack. They instead describe what they want to do with their sword. Interesting. Okay. That's the thing, right? Is one of the reasons that I love the TTRPG scene is because it allows people an entryway into acting and storytelling and role playing without it having to be their career or their job or put time and effort into learning how to do it. You know what I mean? Because in a lot of fields there are, hey, you can do this as a hobby, and role playing is the hobbyist level of acting, which is something I really love because you can be a hobby baker. I'm a hobby baker. I love to bake goods. I just recently baked They're delicious, y'all. People have been telling me they're so good. I'm so excited. I was gonna make coffee cake, which is just cake with like the cinnamon streusel inside of it and a crumb, and a cinnamon crumb. And we didn't have cake pans. We have mini cupcake pans because we like mini cupcakes in this house. And so I made mini cupcake coffee cakes with little like cinnamon streusels in the middle and a frosting that is the cinnamon coffee cake frosting. And they're so good. People are loving them. I've had great results. But like that is my hobby. I like to go up and bake weird things and try new stuff and do all that kind of jazz. But I do it on a hobby level. I never ever want it to be my job or my career. I have no interest in pursuing it or learning more knowledge of it. I just like to bake. You know what I mean? Same thing with resin. I like to do resin crafts. I have no interest in that ever being my job or selling projects or whatever. So I really like TTRPGs because it's the hobbyist level of acting. It really lets people who want to explore that and have fun doing that be a hobbyist at it. And I adore that that's open to people because it's so hard to do creative stuff like that, to do things on the like the entertainment in quotes side of the creative stuff or the performance side of creativity is really hard to do at a hobbyist level because people think that like community theater is the hobbyist level. It's not really, because you have to audition. You have to get accepted. You have to you have to memorize lines. You have to like there's a lot. You have to spend time and energy and do all part of this. So community theater is like a volunteer hobby thing, but it's not the hobbyist level, right? The hobbyist level is I'm going to get on Discord and I'm going to laugh and eat some chips and drink some Coke and have a little fun role playing. That's the hobby level. And I'm so glad that more people have been exposed to it and are able to do it because it makes me so happy because everything should have a hobby access level. So the story about the dragon from Dungeon World. It has 16 HP. Oh, interesting. Okay. I ran Dungeon World for a total noob. The only question they had about the mechanics was which one is the D8? They understood everything else and had never played a TTRPG before. Hell yeah, I love it. Narrative games make for beautiful storytelling for anybody. It's always interesting too because so many people have more storytelling in them and enjoy storytelling more than they think they do. I will say it's not for everyone. And I do think that there is some like, oh, it's a game for everyone and everybody can love it and blah, blah, blah. Everybody can. Everybody won't. Right? Because you wouldn't push that. You wouldn't be like, well, everybody will love to bake. You should just try baking. No, right? Like that's not everybody's groove and everybody's jam. I've met plenty of people where I'm like, if they would come to me and were like, oh, I want to try that, I would let them try it, but I would never like volunteer them. You know what I mean? I would never be like, oh, you should come join our table. Or be like, oh, you should give it a shot. Because I know they would not like it. No matter how open or friendly or whatever the table is, that's not something they enjoy doing. And they aren't going to enjoy doing it even at a hobby level. So that's all I'll say. It's like sometimes people get a little too enthusiastic about everybody will love it. No, okay, calm down. You know what I mean? Oh, it's less than a 5-minute read? Ooh, that sounds pretty cool. I'd run DW for you. Let's go. Listen, that's one of those things where like, I know we've had this conversation before, but I am always hesitant. I would do a one-shot. I will always do one-shots. Always, always, always. I'd love to play a one-shot in like every system that exists. And that's not a joke. I'd love to play a one-shot in like every system. So I'd be down to play in a one-shot. I think that'd be really fun. But I will not play further because I don't do long-standing campaigns. I don't do anything other than one-shots because I get too annoyed. And that's a me thing, but I do. I just get too annoyed about it. Drink the Coke, no smelling it. That was Scarface. Was that Mickey Mouse, Rachel? Just saying? Who? You mean me? Why, I don't know what you're saying, Andrew. I would never condone such a thing. Listen, I may not be a impressionist voice actor, but you have to be able to do some. You have to be able to do some, otherwise, What are you, man? You gotta be able to do some impressions. Mickey Mouse is one I can do. He's easier than Minnie, I'll tell you that much. Although the traditional Minnie, I'm pretty sure it's just Snow White. I'm pretty sure the traditional Minnie and Snow White are the same. It's only the modern Minnie that's not Snow White. She's been changed a little bit. I don't have time for more at the moment. Not right now, Rythan. Rythan, you busy as fuck. You working on video games all day. You're going to run games now. You're going to go back to game mastering. Don't worry about it. I'm saying one day. I'm saying one day in the future, I'll play a one-shot. I'll play Dungeon World one-shot with you. I think that'd be fun. Yo, Kudo! You heard us talking D&D, so you had to join. It summoned you here. It called to you. Your ears perk up every time you hear somebody talking about D&D. Rythan was teaching me about Dungeon World, and apparently the Mutant Year Zero TTRPG, because I loved that video game, and I didn't know it was in the TTRPG scene. There's dog fur all over me, but it's fine. And then I was joking about doing the Mickey Mouse voice and how the traditional Minnie voice, I think, is just Snow White, which I'm okay at Snow White. I'm not good. The Snow White is like, sing along, little bird. It's that. It's right there. It's right in the nasal. Sing along, little bird. But it's softer. And it's a little hard for me to combine the nasal with the soft, but that is like where she's at. So that one's okay. I can do Smeagol and Gollum's easy. I can do I don't have too many because I'm not really an impressionist. That's like old. That's like 2011 voice actor days when everybody and their mother was an impressionist. I don't know. I don't think there's much else. I can do Ash Ketchum. He's like the only boy voice I can do. I got a new work schedule, 4 days a week at 10 hours a day. Damn. Do you like that, Kudo? Is that your Is that your preference? Or are you, like, how are you feeling about it so far? Have you worked any of those days yet? Like, do you like having all those days off, even if you're working 10 hours? I can do a Roadhog impression from Overwatch. That's fun. That's a fun one. That's a fun one. Well, nowadays, too, there are less impressions also because people are getting cast more for their voice. Like, just their voice, their natural speaking voice. That's the hardest part about the current era of voice acting that we're in, I think, personally, at least for me, because everybody's getting cast on their natural voice. And while I want people to cast me for my natural voice, which I will say I get cast the most on my natural voice. Let me be very clear. I do. 99.9% of my projects are all my natural speaking voice. I also think I don't have a good natural voice. You know what I mean? So it's like a really hard thing where I'm like, I'm glad. Please cast me for this. Let's keep doing it. I love projects that are just me. But I don't think I get cast very often because people don't like this voice, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's very funny, but that's how it goes sometimes. I mean, I like days off a week. It gives me time to do shit. That's fair. That's a fair thing. That's always the hardest thing about like working a traditional like 8 to 4 or 8 to 5, whatever it was, like a 9 to 5 in quotes. Working the traditional ones means any business that like closes or does their primary work within those hours, you're kind of screwed. Like if you need the post office or God forbid you need a bank, when are you going to do it? You work all the days the bank and the post office are open. You know what I mean? Like what exactly do you get? So like sometimes that's the hardest shit. Oh, it's Friday to Sunday off. So you get the weekend. That's actually kind of nice. That's nice to get the Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That might be worth it. That might be worth it. I don't know. Depends how labor intensive your job is, right? Like, does it occupy your brain enough that you're not bored? Is it labor intensive to where you're too exhausted? Like, it kind of depends. But if it works for you, it works for you. Take it and get it. It's carpenter work? Okay. So I would imagine then it's not like you're doing mind-numbing stuff that you're like in a warehouse or something, right? Which would suck balls. And it's probably like labor intensive enough to keep your mind and your body active. Custom works? Yeah. Yeah, that's good then, because you're getting things done, right? And I know with because I do, like, again, I wouldn't even call it hobbyist level, um, but I do use tools. There we go. I'll call it that. Um, and I've built things before, and I will say it is 1,000,000% easier to, like, finish specific steps of a build that you're on instead of having to, like, stop halfway through. So it might be nicer to have a longer time because you're actually like, okay, I'm completing these parts of the build in, like, a solid way where this section's done. I don't need to backtrack. I don't need to go back. Like, I don't need to pick up where I left off. It's done. And then I come in and I do the next thing. And then I come in and I do the next thing. So that might actually be better then, because you're getting, like, solid outputs, and it probably feels better in that style of a work. 4-10s rules, 6 years of that. I was Monday, Tuesday, the Friday, and Saturday. Oh, Andrew, so you're on this train too. You liked the 4 days. Okay, 4 days now. Okay, so this has some support. Okay. Time flew by today. Been up since 5:30 in the morning. Now, see that? That would get me. It got me when I was a teenager and a child, and I had to get up at 6:30 in the morning to get ready for school and to go to school every day. I wanted to fucking die. All right? Now, granted, that was combined with all the hormonal bullshit that you go through as a teenager, where I didn't just want to die. I also wanted to be fucking JD and Heathers and blow up everybody with me. But then, well, you know, even after getting out of that, like, even scheduling own classes and, like, college and shit, I'm like, I can never, ever, ever go, because I had to be there at 8 a.m. job, and I was like, this sucks the life out of me. It genuinely does. I cannot be up at that time. I cannot be waking up at that time. I can be up at that time, but I cannot be waking up at that time. I can't do it. I can't. It kills my entire functioning system. I have an hour-long drive to work, 7 to 5:30. Is that, that sucks. That's part of the, that is part of the working class struggle that I think not everybody remembers. Is it's not just, oh, you're working 10-hour days doing manual labor. Most people, like the average person, has at least a 30-minute drive, and a good chunk have an hour like you do to just get there. Which means it's no longer, oh, you're working 10 hours, oh, you're working 8 hours. It's you're working 10 hours on an 8-hour shift because you got to drive there and back. And now you're working 12 hours on a 10-hour shift because you got to get there back and back. So it's like, ooh, big ooh, you know? The drive wakes you up. You love it? Oh, well, that's good. If you're a driver person, then that's definitely a benefit, because that's something that you can enjoy. I just know a lot of people are not driver people. I mean, I don't drive at all, so I cannot speak to any of it. Online moving vehicles put me to sleep because I don't drive, so they are my rock me in a bassinet as a baby. I'm gonna sleep, which is very nice for me because I love sleep. I love that. That's very nice. But if you like driving, then it wouldn't be that much of a hassle. If you don't like driving, though, Also, no traffic that early in the morning. No traffic at 5:30 in the morning? Really? I mean, I guess rush hour would be like 7 to 8, maybe 6:30. But I'm surprised. I guess it's still the wee hours of the morn. Okay. Fair enough, I suppose. That would be nice to not have any. I'm sure the drive, well, no, because if you're working 10 hours, then the drive home is past rush hour too. 7:30 is rush hour? Where are you at that 7:30's rush hour? People are getting to their jobs late for you. I'll say 7. I'm not giving you 7:30. I'm giving you 7. Because 7:30 is crazy. 7:30 is wild to be rush hour. Whew. But I suppose times have changed, because it used to be a lot earlier. Damn. No, don't dox yourself, Kudo. Do not tell me where you at. Absolutely not. Listen, we don't have anybody watching. And the VOD will delete itself off Twitch, but I don't delete them off YouTube. So don't be doxing yourself. One day, when we're rich and famous and we have like thousands of people watching us, Kudo, they could find you. And you don't want that, Kudo, when those thousands of people... I can't even get through it. You're good, Ryan, then. Feel free. We'll see you in a bit. Oh, my lord. No, it's all good. It's all good. But still, you know, there are freaks on the internet. You never know. And who knows, maybe we will get lucky enough to blow up one day, okay? That would not be the dream. But in case we do, I never encourage people to dox themselves, okay? Because you can scroll back through comments. Oh, I know I met a few crazies. Yeah, there are a few crazies out there. Just a few. There's just a few, you know, there's not too many. It's fine. I don't know, everything's fine. It's not too bad. There's just a few of them. Oh, Lord. I mean, that's how it is today. That's just kind of the energy. Everything is going by too quickly. It is already the 19th of 2026. Like, what? Excuse me? It's not allowed to be the 26th. Or the 19th already. I don't know, man. My brain, I always feel like nothing is happening and everything is happening all at once. You know what I mean? Like, there's not enough time in the day, but also there's no time in the day. Wait, that's the same sentence. That was the same sentence. Wait a second. Okay. Yeah. I meant there's no time in the day, but also nothing's happening. That's what I meant to say. Oh my god. Oh Lord. Went shopping for groceries already? Only $75. That's pretty cheap for groceries. Also, if you're hungry, what'd you get to make? What you gonna make for dinner? What you making for dinner, Kudo? Hey, Theta, welcome! If you're interested, I have some thoughts on the latest episode of CR. Theta, of course I'm interested. I appreciate you asking in case I missed the episodes, though. That's really nice of you. That way you don't spoil anything, but I saw it. I saw it, and I want to know your thoughts. I want to know your thoughts, because I was, how do I put this nicely? I thought it was a little lackluster. I think it was one of the lower episodes, which is going to happen in a show like Critical Role that's going to have like 160-something episodes, probably more. But I was a little like, okay, they saved him, they got out of there, and Brennan like gave them the time to be like, okay, we're going to end your arc, so do any like, you know, role-playing stuff that you want to do. And they didn't really, like, only Robbie really wanted to do anything. Which is fine. You don't have to want to roleplay. And I will say, to their benefit, unlike what we had, they had like a 6-hour plus session. Because they cut it in half for us. They did not cut it in half for them. So they were probably burnt out. They were tired. Nothing was coming to their brain. I totally get that. But on a viewer side, I loved the Robbie Tyranny stuff because you know that man had the longest backstory. He had like a 20+ page backstory, whatever. He's the longest backstory to Brennan Lee Mulligan, and he said jack shit so far, which means this man definitely has a dead daughter. Don't even try to come at me. If you go to the demon of the group and you're like talking to her about how you raise children and, you know, here's the knife. I hope you learned this valuable lesson. You have to learn it again because you're a child. All right, you're a little girl. You look like a child. You're a child to me, Daddy Robbie. I'm like, bitch, I know you have a dead daughter in your future. Or not future, in your past. I know you wrote that in her backstory. She was what? Well, how old was she? We taking bets? I'll bet she was like 7. I guarantee she's like 7 years old because this man wrote the longest backstory. There's no way he doesn't have some tragic bullshit in there. Like, whether he did it himself, whether he left her, whether he never knew, I don't know. But he gone. And I know she dead. There's no way she alive with the way he treats her. But I wanted them all to interact a little more. I'm a little sad about Tal Sidamir because now it's not going to be until like fucking July when Tal Sidamir gets unpetrified and I finally have my dark black lion with the thick ass Russian accent, okay? I cannot wait. It's going to be only for me. It's going to be my birthday present and nobody else is going to care, but it's going to be mine because in the middle of July, we're going to get back to the soldiers, in theory. We're going to get back to the soldiers. They're going to unpetrify Tal Sidamir and Russian's finally going to have to be like, my brother. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, oh, yes, your brother. I'm gonna be all about it, you know what I mean? But it's just for me. It's just for me because it's my two things, which is a solid black lion, and he's a lion. But yes, probably. This is what you're gonna have for dinner: mac and cheese or spaghetti, unless you feel lazy. Ooh. I feel like that's fine though. Mac and cheese is good. I always eat noodles. Like noodles are like my daily food. Do you want to hear something? There is a D&D group I watched that did a modern day fantasy. Oh, you loved it. What's the name, Kudo? What's the show? Let's promote the modern day D&D fantasy. I'm all about promoting whatever the fuck wants it. Because share the love, you know what I mean? Share what you like, share what you enjoy, share the love. But yes, the Critical Role episode was good. I will also say I really want the Schemer table. Not to say the secret table is not going to be good. I love Abria. Alexander Ward's who I want to be when I grow up. Like, I'm very excited for that table. I respect them. But oh my god, the Schemers are a good fucking group. Fucking Liam O'Brien is back to his flirty bisexual roots where he goes down and like, who cares that he's playing like a 60-year-old dad with 3 wives and 10 children? He literally walked down there and he said, I'm gonna flirt with the man, I'm gonna flirt with the woman, I'm gonna get both of them. He's like, he went back to his beautiful bisexual roots. I love it. And then we have Taliesin, who is determined to romance a Liam O'Brien character. He wasn't allowed to do it with Ashton and Orem, because Orem and Dorian are together, which are the best couple ever, but he wasn't able to do it with Ashton and Orem, and so he's determined to bromance Hal Fang, alright? Baudelaire is gonna get with Hal because he's determined to do it. He's gonna have his Liam O'Brien romance, alright? I can see it. I can see it in the way he performs. And then, on top of that, we have whatever the fuck Marisha's doing with Murray, who is her best goddamn character, let me be clear, where she has this beautiful dynamic and voice and strength about her, combined with our king, our man, Luis Carrazzo. Oh my god. Like, he's out here playing an innocent baby, naive boy who just wants to save all his fellow soldiers and start a fucking rebellion militia without thinking twice. When I've seen this man perform as the suavest, like, a sexiest, scariest performer, and yet every time he's on Critical Role, he wants to be a sweet, baby, innocent boy. And it's perfection. That whole table is perfection. And I really want them back, but we're gonna have to wait a month. The Schemers will be good. I know the Schemers will be good. God damn, bro. The Schemers are beautiful. Okay. We have the evidence of 2 traditions on Tahana. The primordial of the earth, yes. The Druidic tradition, that she was completely replaced by the Dwarven goddess of the Forge, and the one Julian knows, in which Tahana and the Dwarven goddess are married. Yeah, Theta, I thought that was so interesting. Wait, we're gonna speak to that. It's called Prince Division. Okay, Kudo. The D&D group you watch is called Prince Division. Shout out to them. Let me see. Oh, cool. Oh, it actually looks really cool. Wait, yeah, shout out to them. They look fire. I like the artwork a lot. The artwork looks really cool. So they play like modern day. Modern day is hard to get. So if they're doing a good modern day game, then I'm all about it. Shout out to them. But yes, so the VA of Hello Kitty is there? Damn, they don't need my shout out. They don't need my shout out of Helly Kitty. If Hello Kitty herself is there, they don't need jack shit from me, but I'm gonna support them nonetheless. What's the plot of it, Kudo? I'm curious what the plot is if it's modern day. But yes, Theta, the 2 Tahana things were interesting, and I loved, because I've said this before, I'll say it again. I love Ivalice as a concept, and Ashley Johnson has done an excellent job portraying her so far, and I'm intrigued to see if she will stick with that portrayal. It's not wrong or bad or different if she doesn't. It's just a preference thing, because I really like characters like that, and when you can hold them, they're a very hard hold, and when you hold them, they're one of the most powerful characters for me. And I think she did a beautiful moment where she was like, I want to go see what, made Taisha so disgusted, because Valus is the only, let's be very clear, out of all like fucking 12 people, Valus is the only one that is a supporter of the gods. Because the Sundered Houses support the gods, in quotes. No, the fuck they don't. The Draconis want to be in charge of their own shit. The Halavars don't give a fuck about the dead one. They just use the angel for their own power. Like, they don't actually give a shit about the gods. So the only one who cares, who likes the gods in any form, is Valus in this entire 12-person campaign. And so she did that really cool moment where she goes to see like what the script is, and Brennan's just like, you don't know. You cannot read it. You just know that it's a part of whatever this like sanctuary religious place must be. It must have been written when everything else was written. And Ashley Johnson made a beautiful choice where she was just like, okay. And I was like, yes, girl, yes! Because that's how those characters work. You have to be, I don't know if stoic is the right word, because stoic is such an interesting connotation to it, but those characters are so powerful because they listen. They wait and they listen, because a lot of role-playing is being involved. A lot of role-playing is speaking or trying something or doing action or doing whatever. So when you're playing, she's kind of playing the Aurum of the party, just in like a spiritualistic way. And those characters tend to get overlooked, for one. That's why a lot of people didn't like Aurum. But they also are really like powerful if you can vibe with those characters, because when they speak and when they take action, everyone is listening. Everyone is paying attention. There is nothing they can do or say that nobody notices. You know what I mean? Especially because she's a fucking paladin, okay? But that's just a little side note. But so she had that beautiful moment of just like, okay. And just like a little, and then when Julian went up to her, God, I don't think it's gonna be like romantic or anything, but I really like the weird cordial energy that is happening between Valus and Julian. Because I don't get romantic vibes. Not yet anyways, I don't get romantic vibes. I get more like Julian is hated by literally every single person in the entire fucking world, including himself, that knows him. He's literally hated by everyone. There's not a single person who would die for this man ever in his life, including himself. And yet Valus somehow feels like an actual friend who like is listening and doesn't care. Like, she wouldn't die for him. She doesn't give a shit about him. But somehow there's no disdain. Because there's no disdain from her when he speaks and when he makes choices and when he does whatever, there's just listening. That's all there is just listening. They have this like cordial bond that is way more intriguing than like anyone out of all 12, because they're just in communication. There's no nothing. They're just completely apathetic. Like, they're watching each other like they're both prey animal, or they're both predators watching each other. You know what I mean? Like, when they're not there to eat each other alive, but they also don't usually fight each other. I can't. It's so cool. It's so cool. So when she couldn't read it and he came over, for Matt to come over and be like, what are you looking at? And I'm not even going to try to attempt the accent. And for her to be like, I don't know. And to him to look at Brennan and go, I read Sylvan. Like, and he reads what it says and then doesn't tell her. He doesn't tell her what it says. Like, so interesting. So interesting. Oh my God. Oh, I don't know, man. Chaotic good barbarians. Literally, that's like the energy that was going forth. Oh, this is about, okay, so Kudo, you're telling me about the Prince Division one. The Prince Division is a group of 4 living in the city of Rampoon, and they join the Celestial Ward Police under the division known as Prince Division, okay? Their job is to protect the prince and princess from supernatural beings. However, the previous division disappeared. Who needs the help and what mysteries are there to uncover? Watch to find out. Ooh, kudo, that's cool. I do like learning about all the other, like, not live streams, like D&D groups and stuff that are out there, because you got to come up with something like original and fun to be engaging, and that's definitely an original plot. And I like that they called it like Prince Division, because it doesn't scream old-timey traditional, but it also doesn't scream modern. You know, it's not like Cyberpunk 2077. It's just Prince Division, and you're like, oh, what's that? Kind of gives me like anime vibes. It's like 50 episodes. That's not too bad. That's not too bad for a D&D, for like an actual play thing. Now I gotta ask, does the Hello Kitty sound like Hello Kitty? Or did she choose a character that's completely not that? Because I think that's really funny. Also, to speak to your point, Theta, that is a really good point of, like, if Tahana and the Dwarven Goddess of the Forge were married, then that means that the Druids aren't just right. Because so far, the way that we've been introduced to the idea of gods and to the idea of Druids and to the idea of worshippers and magic in Ahriman, so far, our viewpoint has been entirely the Druids are right. That's it. That's just been the answer. There was magic before the gods. There were primordial creatures who were like rulers of different elements of nature. There's still magic within nature. The Druids are correct. The gods were like bad boys. But if that's the case, where actually they were married, and it's possible that like the Dwarven goddess didn't just like take over the primordial, and so nobody likes her, and they're like desecrating an original primordial site, that's a little intriguing, because it's not as black and white as we've been led to believe. That's also why I have questions about the elven god, because I'm like, so far, I've not heard anything negative about the elven god. I know we're supposed to be on the we hate the gods train because of all the shit that went down, but so far, the elven goddess sounds like she just liked her people and gave them eternal life. Like, what? Are we mad at her because she probably did a thing where she was like, no, we are elves and nobody else is allowed to be a part of us and you can't, like, leave the community? That'd be my guess, right? My guess is she was probably, like, the energy of, we are our people. We do not interact with others. No one's allowed in. We do not help others in their time of need. We do not fight others that are against us. We are just us, and we look out for us and us alone, which I get is, like, a lot of people won't like that, but I don't know that, you know what I mean? Like, to her people, she would still be good. You can be mad all you want, but she wasn't your god. So that I'm so interested in that whole idea of like the gods being destroyed, and I'd love to play in that world, because in theory, from what we were told, the orcs started it, killed their horrible war god, and then that led to a revolution amongst all different species and races of people to then kill their own gods. But that implies that it was not the orcs going around and killing every god. You know what I mean? They didn't have some revolutionary band that was like, we're here to free you. They freed themselves. And then other people rose from their inspiration, didn't like the tyranny they were under, and destroyed their god as well. But if that's the case, then who were the elves that took down this lovely elven god? What exactly occurred that made elves go, we don't want you in charge, you need to die, as like everybody, all the other gods are dying. You know what I mean? Like, I'm so curious, because it seems like each group took out their own god. So that means there has to be something that people disagreed with, even if it's crazy. It's Hello Kitty's lady natural voice, and it's her first time playing. Oh, I love that for her. I love first time players. Also, Edward Bosco, a VA who voiced in Hell of a Boss and has been as a player character. Cool! We love that. Well, that's a very interesting group. I wonder how those people met each other. It's a very interesting group of people to be playing D&D. But, like, hell yeah. Go for it. Enjoy your time. Have the time of your life. Play a fun game. I'm all in support. Now, when you say modern day, are you talking like there's guns and robots and shit? Or do you just mean not set in medieval fantasy? Like it's its own world? Because to me, modern day means like right here, right now. Or futuristic could be, you know, flying cars and whatever the Jetsons thought we'd be at, which we're clearly not. So I'd be intrigued to know, like, what modern day means, so to speak. Because I know you can do gunslingers and stuff. Like cars and guns. Okay. So that is definitely modern day then. I'm always intrigued by games that are set in that era. They recently Brendan was on the Fear and podcast, which is a hysterical crossover. But it was funny because they were joking about, like, Hassan Piker, who's on that show, and he's like a political activist. And they were joking about, like, they tried to play a D&D game with him and he was awful. Because he wouldn't engage. And they were like, the only way you would ever engage in a D&D game is if we made it like a political think piece. And it was very funny because I was laughing at it because I was like, that's what Brendan does. He just does it in fantasy version. Like, and that's what he was trying to explain to them. I'm like, everything Brendan creates, the big bad is usually like societal problems, like capitalism or CEOs or, you know, crazy marketplaces. It's just in a fantasy version. Like, even in campaign 4, half of the big bads are the fucking Eisenfassen people who are just taking out actual workers who like gentrification. He's like, I'm getting rid of your people to put my people in who will be subservient to me. And I don't need your people in this neighborhood. So I'm like, he kind of would do that, which is very funny for me. But I love games like that where it's like put in an era you don't expect because it's a niche, you know? Oh, they explain it in the game. It's crazy. You'll see if you watch. Interesting. I'm very intrigued. I love weird, like, not weird, but newer or different plots and stuff. Hey, Rachel, for that one shot, who would we want to invite? TK. Oh, do you mean the one shot you don't have time for? The Dragon World one? Rythen. Don't be putting off your other responsibilities. I know you don't got time for jack shit now. Come on. I support you. But yeah, probably. I mean, I can play with people you know. We could play with people I know. TK and Gal are usually down for a bunch. I don't know if you've been here while I've streamed with Ava before. Ava's a big character. Ava can play. Yeah, the Dungeon World one. I mean, yeah, it's kind of chill. It's whoever you would want to be a part of it. It depends whether you intend on making content out of it or you want it to be, like, personal. You know what I mean? And then it would also depend on all the schedules and stuff like that. But that's something to be determined for later. So yeah, but it's not too hard to get a group. How many people would you need? I don't think you shouldn't need too many people, right? You can play most games with like 4. I think I played some with 3, even though I don't want to. I play most with 4. Because I assume there's not crazy combat or anything if you're only using D6s. D6 games are fun. D6 games are very, like, narrative and imaginative heavy, you know? It's how Candela was. It's a D6 game. It's very narrative-based and all that kind of jazz. Okay. I feel like it is time to hop us on over to some Final Fantasy. I can always make time. I'm fueled by caffeine and spite. I figure it would be a good stream. All right, well, let me work on it then. Uh-oh, it didn't like me moving. Real focus. Come on. Find my face, recolor. Mood, yeah. Probably sometime next month. Okay. All right, then. Hit me back up then, and let's see how we're going. You're in the Discord, right? So you can always shoot me a Discord message and be like, yo, would this work at blah, 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 blah? Let me know. Maybe I can read through it and hit you up because I'd be down for it. I don't mind. I like being, like I said, I like doing one-shots of everything. I'm always good for one-shots. One-shots are my jam. I love one-shots. Yeah. Sounds like a plan to me. I mean, a vague plan, but a plan nonetheless. Okay. So, let's bust on over to our lovely Final Fantasy. Because it's our Final Fantasy. Beep. Okay. TK and Gal, if they're down, yeah, that's probably plenty, I would assume. Because they're down for most things too. We'll have to ask them though. Concept of a plan. Got you. That reminds me, I did a Jedi D&D game in the past. That had to be fun. Kudo, that had to be hella fun. That screams to me of like Lego Star Wars energy, you know what I mean? Okay, so let's go do some fights so that we can level up a little bit here. Oh, I'm glad it was fun. I loved Lego Star Wars as a kid. That was my jam. Lego Star Wars was a lot of fun. We had Indiana Jones Star Wars too, but I mean, or Indiana Jones Lego as well, but the Star Wars one is just a pillar of a game, you know? Just god tier. Okay. So they're all like level 8, I think, except for her. So we'll just throw in some folks to try and get them a little higher here. And we'll bring our little archer boy. Do some grinding. Alright. He can get pretty close, so we'll send him in this way. I don't think you can steal the heart of things that are not humans, but we'll keep trying. Oh, you can! Well, I speak too soon. We just charmed the chicken. We love to charm a chicken. Lego Star Wars for the PS2 was god tier. Yeah, we had it on the GameCube, I think. It was a lot of fun. It really was. Ooh, we're getting some good weapon parries. Damn, double weapon parry and a charm. Bertram's not playing games today. Holy shit. Alright. Well, we can put some black magic in there. Oh, not quite, because I'd have to hit him with it. Eh, fuck it. Yeah, he can take it. It's chill. We'll put on the tile. And then we'll back her up. We'll move her out of the way. I don't think she can hit from here, though. No, so we're just going to evasive her. And then we'll run Eustacia in to do some damage. Bam. Let's go. The Yoda death scream is iconic. I think the R2-D2 one was iconic. It always went, Wah! When he would fall off the cliff. I think that was the best one, bro. I love the R2-D2 one. Okay. These have to be on tiles, so that's not helpful. Okay, so we're just going to try and move him up as much as possible. Wow, he can move a whole foot. Alright, we'll put it up here in case anybody comes walking. Dee, 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 dee. Nice job. We love a charmed chicken. It's a charmed dark chicken. Alright, let's get him over here. He can do some damage. Can we kill him? Nice. Death to the chicken. That's fine. You can kill him. He got some pretty good hits out of there. We got a charmed dark chicken. It's dark meat. Ah! I love that. That's very funny. Alright, we'll go ahead and wait. I'll move her closer as well. I don't think she's got anything else good either. We'll start moving her up. Because she can do some slaughtering, thank you. We'll see if we can get him up here finally. I get nostalgic for games from my childhood, but I love my freedom more. That's fair. That's fair. I mean, we all get nostalgic for the old games, you know? Magical attacks. I don't think... the one dude has magical. We'll give it to her. Oh, they both got it. Cool. Well, one's a miss, but they both were supposed to get it. Yes! Get her, dark chicken! She's a black chocobo. Get her! Love it. We love charmed dark meat, man. I'm never gonna get over that joke. I think that's the funniest thing ever. Okay. Dee, 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 dee. Can I reach? Oh, I can only reach our chicken. I don't want to hit our chicken. Our chicken's charmed. Okay, I won't hit our chicken then. Can I raise yet? No, I'm not quite there. All right, we're just going to evasive because I don't want to hit our chicken. I have no interest in hitting our chicken. Can I reach from here? Not quite. All right, we're also going to wait. But we can attack for this one at least. Oops. No, I clicked it and I can't unclick it. Dang it, there goes my attack. Sus. Oh, this is the game where they're in the way, right? So I can't attack because I'll hit her instead. Okay. Well, I'm gonna try and recast shell because maybe I can get it on her. There we go. Okay, I got it on both of them. Cool, cool, cool. Oh no, she's uncharmed! Oh no, and she did a shit ton of damage. Uh-oh. The dark meat has been uncharmed. We better be careful now. Alright. So I want to get her into raise position if I can. She can raise Bertram, and that would be fire. Yes, let's go. No, I do not want to raise... I have the option to raise the enemy? That's crazy. I do not want to do that. No, thank you. That would not be helpful. Alright. So, what kind of damage works on her? 24 versus... Oops. 24. Okay, so it's both 24. And she goes all the way in the back. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and do it then. Yeah. You should check out Disgaea if you like this gameplay, specifically Disgaea 2. I've heard of this. I was wondering if it's a tactics game, because I've heard of Disgaea before, but I didn't know how it played. If it's tactics, I will have to check it out, because I do love tactics games. I really do. What is it about? It is? Okay, so what is it about? Like, isn't it an anime one or something like that? I seem to recall something like that. We'll get our nice chicken. Raze gets to go off, which is good. Then Thunder. And then Bertram's alive. So I think we can just attack where we... Oh, no, we gotta move a little bit. And then kill him. There we go. Nice. Okay. All Disgaea games are tactics. It's anime and mildly horny. I love it. Wait, that kind of sounds like something I'd like. Those two combinations sound very appealing. I'm definitely gonna check it out now. Kudo, you have my attention. Choco pellets? Aww. Wait. Choco pellets as in poo? Did he just throw fiery poo at me? Oh, he can fly! Look at him go! Oh, that was so cute. Okay, wait. I have to know what that was. Can I, like, see him or no? I can't see his stuff. Okay. What if I use the move? Can I see him then? No, I'm not allowed. Okay. Change display. No? Okay. Just double checking. Well, if that's the case, then I feel like we should just get in here and hit the chocobo, you know? Although if I stand here, she won't be able to hit, so we don't want to do that. So let's back up a little. Now does... Oh, really? Fuck you. Fine. What if we stand, like, here? Okay. Do either of these do more to you? 27. 27. Okay, so we'll just do Thunder. It's all rated T? Oh, okay, so something I can still stream at least, not get, like, struck. Welcome back, Fox Daddy! Wait, has it been an hour already? Holy shit! That's crazy. How did it go? Tell me all about it. I wanna know, won't you tell me? Tell me all about it. Alright, we're gonna send him up to try and get the chicken. I'm sorry, Dark Chicken, you're gonna have to die, buddy. No, shit! Okay, Dark Chicken, you get one more round because I misclicked. Oh, Lord. Yes, go to the crystal. Ah, no abilities, huh? Okay. Hey, nice thunder, yes, okay. Dark Chicken's still alive for now. But we will get the dark meat. The kids love it. They were asking me all kinds of questions. Aw, that's so cute. I love that. Fox Daddy, I'm so happy for you. It's the best ever. No ability yet, huh? Okay. Oh, wait. Was it fun? Did you have, I know it was fun for like the kids, but did you have fun? Were you allowed to speak to them, or were they just asking you questions and you had to be like, you know what I mean? Were they all normal questions, or did you get any weird questions? Going back up, we're gonna shoot him. Oh. Death to the chicken. Nice. Victory's yours. Sorry, Kudo. The birthday boy was just trying to jump with his friends, but eventually he threw balls at me to catch. Oh, he played with SpongeBob. That's so cute. I love it. Fox Daddy, you have such a beautiful job. I hope you know that. I hope you know how absolutely fabulous your job is. Ugh, I love it so much. I couldn't talk, sadly, but I used body movement to try and answer the questions. That's the best. That's the best. Oh, bunch of rumors. Okay. Report ready. Cool. Awesome. Oh. Awesome. We love that. Okay. Lots of job experience. That's what we want. Okay. Well, that's cute. I'm glad that he was excited to have you there and he engaged with you and the kids loved you. How many kids was it? Was it a big birthday party? How old, too? We talking like little kids? I imagine so if you're going to have SpongeBob there. Either way, that's adorable. You're going to be a memory in those kids' heads. I love it. Ooh, just in time. Perfect. Nice. Lots of job. Ooh! Artifact. St. Elmo's Fire. The azure flames are said to cause spontaneous combustion in humans. Oh! As the phenomena affects only those suffering from malady, St. Elmo's Fire is feared as the source of both. Damn! That's just an artifact that makes you explode. Okay. Fair enough, I guess. Okay, so the locations don't have any new... Oh, there's one at Lionel, but that's the place we're headed to. No others. Okay, okay. So we're going to do more fights before we get down there. One kid was apparently afraid of mascots, but by the end of the gig, he wanted to play with SpongeBob and actually walked up to me to ask for high fives. Ah, you do such good work. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. And the birthday boy was 4, but there were some big kids there too. Oh, you beat a little child's fear. They no longer fear mascots because you were a fabulous SpongeBob. Congratulations, Fox Daddy. I hope you are proud of yourself because you have made a little boy no longer afraid of SpongeBob. That's so cute, dude. Congrats. Oh, I love that. It's always adorable. It's a lovely, lovely job. Now, do you have like a handler since you're not allowed to talk? Like do you have a person that's like, all right, SpongeBob's gotta go now? I'm gonna throw in all these low-leveled folks here. Welcome back, Kudo. We're just talking about Fox Daddy getting to be SpongeBob and help a child with his fear of mascots. And I've thrown in my super low levels to try and bring them up a bit. Alright, we're gonna have her cast some stuff. Ooh, it's raining! Oh, I've never seen, like, the battlefield have, like, an effect like this. That's kind of cool. We've only got regular. Okay. We'll put her this way. She won't have anything either. I might have stolen all their weapons, too. They might not even have weapons, to be honest with you. Because I haven't done anything with these fuckers. Yeah, he doesn't even have aims. Probably doesn't even have a bow on him. Oh, God. Alright, well, we'll put him here. I should have checked before I did this, but that's alright. I have a handler. She also does mascot gigs, so she knows what she's doing. Oh, that's perfect. Having somebody who knows, like, how to deal with it correctly is definitely helpful. That way they can tell all the little bits and bobbles, you know? Alright. Okay. Is that at the right angle? No, it is not. So we're just gonna go for the chicken. Death to the chicken. Yo, Kudo! Thank you for cheering! Why'd you do that, bud? That's so sweet! Aw, I wish I saw it immediately when you did it, but my sound notifications don't work for me. They only work for you. Yo, Kudo, thank you for cheering. That's so sweet. Much love to you, my friend. Much love. I'm glad to have you here tonight. Yes, what's your question? Those kids just wanted to jump on trampolines with SpongeBob, and the parents were so happy. Aww. I'll have to send you the picture when I get to the Discord. We didn't get a sound alert? Oh, you're joking. Oh my God, they're off. There you go. Now you should get it. There we go. You didn't get the sound, though. You did not get the sound because, the whole thing. Ah, there we go. This one's the sound. This one has sound. There you go. Congrats, Kudo. Congrats, congrats. Let me make sure they're on everything. Hold on. They're turned on here. They're turned on here. They're turned on here, and they're turned on here. Okay. They must have been turned off from when I was doing something. I don't hear them at all, but I'm glad I got it to work for you guys. Okay, good. What does this do? Oh, I got you. Hold on. Let me mute the game. Let me mute the game so it's not in my eardrums while I do it. Okay, Kudo, you ready? You ready for your redeem? I need you to look me directly in the eyes, Kudo. Look me directly in the eyes. Make sure you're wearing headphones, or take them off if you're brave. You ready? Kudo, this is for you. Here we go.
Oh, thank you, Kudo. That was so nice of you to redeem. Oh.
You're welcome. That's what it does. You're welcome. That's what it does. Congratulations. You're welcome. You've been wondering about that? Congrats. You have now experienced it. That is what it does. I have 14.3k saved up. Oh, you can buy quite a few, Ryden. You can buy quite a few. Buy as many as you want. Cool, thanks for the cringe.
You're welcome, Kudo. Feel free to redeem anytime, okay?
You're welcome. That is why you don't see it redeemed. That is why, even though you haven't been here, like, super long, you'll notice nobody's redeemed that one. People redeem the dehydrate. They'll redeem, like, you know, sexy lady. They'll redeem all this stuff. They don't redeem that one because they don't want that one. You're welcome. It's there because I find it funny as shit. Nah, I'm good. Yo. Uh-huh. I love it. I keep it because I think it's hysterical. There's nothing I love more than having somebody redeem it and then them going, ah, and needing to, like, take their headphones off and close the computer. It's my favorite thing ever. The plot, it's escaping. I know, we gotta get back to the game. I have over 32k points saved up. Yep. Fox Daddy, I know you got them too. Let's see, let me turn my music back on. There's my music. Yeah, it's a fun one. I love that one. There's also Sexy Lady, but Sexy Lady is you get to type in, like, what you want me to say. You know what I mean? And then I say it in, like, the nice lady voice. Oh, wait, Rylan, did you redeem it? Uh-oh. The plot has come back. Hold on. Like I said, I don't get notifications, so once I get Rylan redeemed it too. I also put the picture in general. Hell yeah. I'll take a look at it when we're done, Fox Daddy. I'm glad that you had fun, though. All right, hold on. I'm getting there. Hold on. All right, Rylan. Rylan, I need you to lock in. Rylan, lock in. Look me right in the eyes, Rylan. You ready? Here we go.
Oh, thank you, Rylan. You're such a good member of the stream. Oh.
And there you go. You're welcome. Congratulations, Rylan. You have received it. It's my favorite thing on the planet. Listen, I know that's the correct emote, Fox Daddy. That's the correct emote. Listen, we have the joke that if I want to be making money, I should be doing adult shit. Yeah, I know I should be. I got no shame and I'm good at it, okay? Worth it? You bet your ass it's worth it. You're lucky that shit's free. Oh, should be charging money for it, but that's a lot of work. That's a lot of work. Clock's ticking? What do you mean clock's ticking? To do the game? I can pull the game back up. Hold on. You know what? For 10k, I would request you do the lady voice for 10 minutes? That's a little long. Was fully expecting you to call him a good boy. I don't know Rylan's pronouns, or I would have. Legitimately, Kudo, that's what I was about to say. I think you can see it processing in my brain to where I'm like, do I say good boy here? I don't know the pronouns. I'm not going to say it. But I will. Oh, Lord. I love it. It's my favorite shit ever. I need to do that shit. You were trying to get ready to do the voice when I sent that? Oh, I got you. Got you, Fox Daddy. No, I don't know, man. Listen, I love it. It's hysterical to me. And I love when people come in and they go, what's this? And then they go, oh, no. Because nobody who would use it for an ill purpose will stay long enough. You know what I mean? That's also kind of the reason I like it, is because we have a community here that is here for us, not here for that. So I like having it because it's a silly little thing that we can do to make people cringe and stuff. Whereas someone who would come in and be looking specifically for that wouldn't be here. So it kind of works, you know? It gets rid of the fear of it being for creeps, if that makes sense. All right, should I bust this game back out? Let's see. Okay. Tell you what, Rage, I have Turbo, so you get paid when I watch anyway. Let's go. But I will gift 5+ subs if you do an entire stream in the crying voice. Hold on. Clarify. What's the crying voice? Do you mean the voice I just did? What voice are you talking about? It gets rid of the icks? Yeah, it does. Kudo, it does. It gets rid of the icks because I know everybody here isn't here for that. You know what I mean? That makes sense. Some people say their stream is 18+, but they only mean cussing. Yeah, and when I say, like, adults only community, 18+, I mean that I will talk about whatever the fuck I want to talk about. That's what I mean. So, like, yeah, some days we're gonna hop in and we're gonna talk about, like, fucking anime porn and shit. And some days we're gonna hop in and we're gonna talk about Hello Kitty. Like, it's only for the freedom. It's not for, like, direct content. Oh, autocorrect, the cringe voice. Okay, listen. Fox Daddy, you tell me what stream you're available, and I'm not, you tell me, and I'm not even joking. I will show up in, like, costume and pretend that is what we normally do. And I will do a whole stream like a fucking TikTok NPC in that voice, being like, everybody who enters the stream, I'll go, thank you, big boy, for entering. Like, I'll do a whole goddamn stream like that. Only an hour, though. Maybe only an hour, maybe not a 3-hour one. Because I think maybe 3 hours would be pushing it, but maybe I could do 2. Hell yeah, you tell me when. You tell me when, I'll do it. I don't think we'd have to play a different game, though. We'd have to play a different game. We'd have to play, like, Honey Pop or something, you know what I mean? Something, maybe we'd go back to Date Everything. And we play Date Everything with that voice. That could be funny. An hour would work. That would strain your voice. It will be your most viewed stream. Legitimately, Kudo. I can imagine myself going fucking viral off of that stream. And then all these people jump in when we're having a regular stream day. And they're like, what the fuck is this? And you and me and everyone in this community are just laughing their asses off. Because we're like, it wasn't real. I think it'd be so funny. Oh my god. I mean, it'd be chill. Let's fucking go. Ironically, actually, that voice, I wouldn't call it straining because, it's actually closer to my range than a lot of voices. It's actually not that high for me. The will voice, where we're up here all day, actually is not that hard for me to do. That's really where my pitch is. My natural voice is actually a lot more straining because my natural voice is in my throat, whereas that one's up here in the nose, so it doesn't hurt very much. The reason why I say an hour is because I don't know that I could do 3 hours of playing, like, Honey Pop doing that fucking voice. You know what I mean? I think I would get too invested, and then I'd be like, I don't know who I am anymore. But next month I will pick a day you post in the Discord and let you know. Do it. Do it, Fox Daddy. Fucking do it. We'll make a whole event out of it. Hell, maybe we'll do it on the Valentine's Day. And I'll come in, like, I don't own any pink, so I'm gonna have to get some shit. But I'll come in, like, full gear. I'll make, like, a little love seat behind me. We'll get all, like, uwooified, and everyone has to pretend that that's how we normally are. And then y'all gotta share it to everyone. Y'all gotta share that, like, watch this uwoo streamer. I love it. It's very funny. Good VA, do a voice they can do all day. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it'd be practice. It'd be a hell of a practice. You slowly evolve into the cringe streamer. Oh, God. If I ever become that bitch, and it's not just to make money, because let me be clear. If someone came to me and said, if you stream like that as a side career, like, we'll let you do your regular stuff and do that, and you can make, like, millions of dollars from that, I would absolutely do it. I would absolutely be a fake uwu cringe streamer as long as I can do my normal stuff. But if I evolve solely into a fake uwu cringe streamer, y'all better come for my ass. Don't do it. Don't let me do it, okay? Don't let me sell out like that. You have to do an anime game? I think so too, Fox Daddy. We have to find some sort of anime game that's very, like, in that territory of, like, you know what I mean? But can still be streamed on Switch. Like, if it's gonna have a sexy mode, it's gotta have a Twitch-friendly sexy mode. You know what I'm saying? I'll look into it. I'll look into it. We'll find it. I'll look into it. Because I think it'd be hysterical. I don't know what I'll do for my hair. I'll try and put it up maybe and like cover the other side. We'll get there. I can make like little hearts. It'd be cute. Actually, my sister and I, so y'all don't care, but speaking of the woo streamer thing, we were at Victoria's Secret, and they have a new like Valentine's Day collection that's like hearts on the bra, so it's like pink, and then it's got like pink shaped hearts, and there's a black one with like red and pink broken hearts, and I was like, uh-oh, that's my energy. I did not get it, but now I may have to go back and get it because it might be perfect for an woo stream, you know what I'm saying? Like use it as a corset top. Oh no, you guys, we're getting too invested. We're too invested. We can't do this. Oh, so Dream Daddy? I would love to play Dream Daddy. I love Dream Daddy. I've watched one Daddy playthrough. I think I watched the Evil Daddy playthrough, but I don't know for sure. There are plenty of anime online multiplayer games. Doing that in voice chat? That's something people love to see on TikTok? Oh yeah, I do an online game and I voice chat in the woo. And I'll put like TV in my name so they know I'm live so they can come see me woo. Yo, that's crazy. You have to do makeup to look like a VTuber? Oh, I will. You kidding me? I've got colors. I'll be pinked out with glitter. I'll have like the bright little red lips. Oh my god, yo. Yo, this is gonna be wild. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Oh, I don't have the game volume on either. Boy, I muted everything. Okay, let me turn the game volume on. There we go. This is gonna be one hell of a shit. If we do this, oh my god. It's gonna be the woo stream. Celebrate Valentine's with me, your favorite woo streamer. Are you single and lonely? Do you want to be told you're loved? Come join me on February 14th. Live, while I am a little anime woo girl who will cater to your every need. So Valorant or Fortnite? I don't want to do Fortnite because that is way too close to children. No thank you. Marvel Rivals we could do. Marvel Rivals we could do. I'm so bad. I will not know how to play, but we could do it. I think it'd be funny as shit. Alright, we'll let him attack. He can stay there. Oh no, we want him to move if we're gonna do magic against him. Oops. Ow. I'm clicking buttons too fast. Okay, attack. Nice. Can't. Oh, no, we should go for the other one because he can't reach. Oh, I can't reach him yet, though, either. How far does he go? Alright, so we'll just stay where we are.
I must act.
And then we'll go ahead and cast some black magic. We'll leave her be. She's fine. Nice. Okay, now we can move him up. Whoops. And do some attackies. You just follow whoever is MVP and call them mommy or daddy? That'd be so funny. Oh my god. Yo, this is gonna be hysterical, I swear. Okay, I'm stopping now. I'm cringing just typing this. Too true, Kudo. It's too true. Oh my god. Yo, we're all gonna be laughing our asses off. Oh, I don't know how I'm gonna keep a straight face. Oh boy. Alright, we'll start moving him. Oops, I just meant to wait. Okay. Oh, he gonna kill him. Alright, that's fine. We'll just keep running him forward, I guess. Don't think she can reach yet. Oh, she can. Nice. KO. KO. Nice. Okay. So we got a little bit of leveling up for our really weak folks. Which is chill, because I thought they would be leveling up when I sent them on errands, but they don't. They only level up in actual fights. They just get job abilities when you send them on errands. So, like, if I go to these guys, they have job abilities, but they don't have, like, anything else, you know? Sure, we can give her a mithril. And then those are held. I'm a dip now. I need to shower and eat and go play some Slime Rancher 2. Sounds good, Kudo. Thanks for coming in and chatting with me. Have a good night, bud. Talk to you later. Okay. She's got a 4 with them. All right. And then job-wise, we have her on night. Ooh, okay. Rend magic. Reduces magical attack power. That's probably pretty good. Ooh, parry though. We want parry. We want parry on all our units. I always want parry. Movement's good. We love that. Okay, 133. Phoenix Downs. Thank you. Alright. I shall lurk while I drive. Sounds good, Fox Daddy. Thank you for being here too. I'm glad to hear about all your stuff. Okay. We want parry. Because I want parry on all our units at all times. We'll take movement. We're going to take Phoenix down. And we're back to night. Okay. And then the archer. He can get jump, but I don't super care. I want at least some sort of aim on him. And then we can take the movement. We can take the Phoenix down. Not enough for parry yet. Okay. This chemist dude. We always want the Phoenix downs first. And then I suppose we can do potion. Not enough for parry. Don't really care about the archer stuff. I would wait for raise, which is 200. So not enough for raise. And then I would wait on black mage as well. We have counter tackle, but I don't really want... I want movement. There it is. Okay, we got the movement. Then this guy gets to go. Phoenix down. Yep. Potion. Yep. Okay. Knight's not enough for parry. Archer. White mage. Could do cure. I want to wait for the raise though. Black mage. And squire, I want the movement. And then the chocobos. They already have all their stuff. Our cute little dark chocobo too. What is chocobo pellets? Launches concealed spheres to attack a distant unit. So it's not gonna tell us if it's poo, huh? Okay. The clumsy feather removes status ailments. Oh, okay. So the black ones remove status ailments. The regular chocobos can heal folks. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Can the regular ones not fly? Oh, the regular ones swim. Swim, fly, counter. The regular ones can't fly, but the dark ones can fly. Interesting. Okay. Well, let's go down to the city so we can buy some stuff for our lower level folks as well as like leveling them up while we do these. Ooh. That is a new dude. Who is that? A Myrto. A ghoul. Okay. So these guys are level 11 and 12. So we're gonna want something other than just our lowest, I think. We'll start with the low boys. We have so many chocobos, bro. I don't know where all these chocobos came from. Because I did not get them from the store,
course.
but I suppose it's fine.
Ready and willing.
Dee.
I'll do what I can.
Alright, and then we're probably gonna want some folks a little bit stronger. So... put in
Certainly.
Contessa. And... sure, we'll put in
course.
Ramza, because he's technically 7.
It's time.
It is time. Alright, defeat all the enemies. Here we go. Kind of want to let them come to us, so... alright. We will wait. I'm assuming he doesn't have a bow. No, he doesn't. Okay, even though he should. Which is fun. I don't even know if I equipped parry on any of them. I think I just, like, bought it. I don't think I equipped it. This might not work. Alright, we'll see.
I must concentrate.
It's essentially just a fight with Ramza and me at this point. Or Ramza and Contessa. Okay, we'll see. We'll let them come on in, get closer. Oh, he warped! And he's a caster. Okay. Interesting. Alright, we're just gonna throw them in and have them start doing damage. Because I did not give them the ability to do anything else. So 3. Uh-oh. Okay, that's not great. He can only do 3 damage. I don't like that. Guess he's gonna be a target to, like, try and get rid of, I suppose. How much damage does he do? 12? And 15. Okay. Evade the counter. Okay, good. We'll have her come in the back to do some. Yeah, I didn't equip anything. That's fun. Ooh, let's do it there. Even if she gets countered. Yeah, that's still a lot more. Okay, we'll bring her in. To do some nice Blizzara. Will it hit before them? Let's find out. No, everybody's gonna get to go first, I think. Because it sends her up to, like, 8. So I think everybody goes before. Hi, Dadley! Welcome! How was your weekend, friend? The only one that goes after is 9. So, this guy. Oh, that's the one we want, technically. So that might actually work. Yeah, okay, cool.
My turn.
Then we're gonna move him in here, because he wouldn't get hit by it. Alright, so let's see if I understood that correctly. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. Okay, I did understand it correctly. Cool. Well, that's good to know. Okay, we're gonna bring him up so he can just start attacking. It was alright, I worked all weekend. Ah, okay, so you had kind of a busy weekend. Alright. Well, at least it wasn't bad. I'm glad to hear that. Sometimes that's all you need. Welcome to the live stream. Enjoy some casual time of us playing. We're gonna bring her down here because I think she can hit over here. Ooh. We're gonna hit him too, though. I think we're gonna do it. Yeah, I'm gonna say fuck it.
I must concentrate.
Then we'll go behind this guy or next to this guy to try and hit him. Alright, let's see. Now they might get the move, but he's gonna stay there. Okay. Oh no, he gets to move after he hits, huh? That happens sometimes. We still get to hit him, even if we knew we were gonna hit our own guy anyways, so I'm not too concerned with that. We'll go ahead and black magic again, because it does a good chunk of damage to him. Yeah, 99 damage is crazy, bro. Then we'll move far away. Beepity-bee-bee.
My turn.
We're gonna go behind this guy. Ooh, but she's gonna be dead soon. Uh-oh. Maybe we don't have this. Well, that's not good. I was trying to grind, but I might have grinded too hard. I wasn't paying enough attention, I don't think. Uh-oh. She has the ability to raise, but we might have to. Alright. I don't wanna, but we'll do it.
I must concentrate.
Because I don't quite get the choice. Go ahead and take this guy out. Okay. Because the other two are on one as well, so at least they're running. Okay. We're gonna move her up and get her to do a little damage here. But I think that dude comes back to life. If he comes back to life, then this is not a good grind and we're gonna have to... No, he died. Okay. Oh! But he's on 0 now, which also isn't great. Alright, yeah, we're gonna have to get out of this, unfortunately. Return to world map. Okay, so let's get them equipped with some stuff then. And then we'll go out and
Greetings. How much you're in safe hands with me?
do those battles and try and level them up a little. Okay. So... Oh, they don't have anything for these guys here, huh? We're gonna go ahead and give them the wizard hats, I think. How much money do I got? 84,000? Yeah. Give them a bunch of that stuff. Adamant. Okay. And then he needs to get up to 4, but raises jump, attack for magic and regular, leather, cloak, or power. I'm gonna go leather. TK is down for a one-shot? Hell yeah, Ryden.
This is your grand. You won't be just.
We love to hear that. That's fabulous. And we'll give him the cloak.
This is your grand. Anything.
Okay. No equipment for him either, huh? Alright. We don't super care about MP for these guys. We more care about, like, health. But that does 75 and 21, so we might as well. Just give them all the good stuff.
This is your most.
Okay. Nothing for them either. Oh. Silken. We'll go to cloak again.
This is
We
your
must be
another.
like too far, like, because we're at a pretty high level shop here. So we must be too far out for them, so we'll have to go back up. Because they're not quite the right thing
This is your
yet.
grand. You won't be disappointed. May I be if I await you?
Oops. Triple dipple oops. Let me see what they're supposed to have. They're for magic users. Okay, and I don't think anybody's at the right level where I can up them magic-wise. She's at White
What
Mage
is it?
level 3. Can I change her? Oh, I can! She can become a Mystic! Let's go! Okay. What do the Mystics do? Manipulates the faculties to temporarily rob sight, inflicting blindness. Okay. I think blindness makes it harder to hit. Quiescence applies silence. Ooh, that's good, because that's you can't do magic. Hesitation. Temporarily restrict actions, inflicting disable. Ooh, that's good too. Absorb MP. Upon receiving any type of magic, recovers MP equal to the amount of used by the caster. Increases the unit's defense against physical. Allows the unit to move unimpeded through terrain affected by rainfall, such as marshes, swatch, and poison. Okay, so that's what rainfall's about. Recovers MP upon moving. Movement cannot be reset for units with this ability. Oh, okay. But that would be a good one. Alright, let's go. I want silence, I think. So we're gonna go with the silence one. Okay, and we'll check her other things. Not quite enough for movement yet. Okay. Not enough for parry. Okay. Could learn the other white mage stuff still. Regen is kind of what I want, though, so I think I'm going to hold it. Okay, so we have a mystic. So we need one of them to be a black mage so I can make them into a time mage. Okay. So one of these I will need at level 3 in order to change them, I think. Oh, no, I can put him into black mage. Okay, cool. We're going to change it there so he can become the time mage later. Equipment and abilities. We're going to put white magics on the other one. That's fine. Doesn't have anything else yet. We're going to give him some of the big ones, I think. Yeah. So we'll give him Thundara. 'Cause that's the big one. And then movement, yay. The chemist ones. What's safeguard? Prevents equipment from being stolen. I just want to give him Phoenix down, to be honest. I think that's all they ever really need. We'll go high potion. The knight, 200 for parry. Yeah, archer ones don't super help. The white mage. Here we go. We're going to give... I want raise. But I'll take cure, because cure is always good. Okay. Cool. So now we can have him that we can work on making into a time guy. We have... Oh, I thought I switched Contessa over.
You called?
Did I not switch her like I was supposed to? Yeah, change. Okay, now she's a mystic. Alright, cool. So now we have her as a mystic, which is what we want. So she's chill. So we have a mystic, we have a white mage, we have a black mage, we're gonna make him into the time mage. We've got a thief.
May I help you?
The monk comes from what? From a knight, which I think can be like, yeah, the serendipity ones. Okay. So that works. Cool. All right. Well, let's go get them. We should have a few that we can give like magic stuff down to.
Take us long. Good choice.
Because we can give her, she's got a staff on her. What are these? Are they going to make her up or down? 1,000 for a cypress pole. Pole carved from the wood of a cypress. So it's 6 and 20. 320, 320, 320. 320, 320. 515. 315. 315. I'm going to take that. And we need the battle boots until she's got her movement back.
It's all
yeah,
you won't be disappointed.
We're grinding to some extent. I do think I'm gonna try the next in our story lineup, but I will probably try it with our main group. Like I don't think I'm gonna bring the I don't want to say the lesser people, but the less experienced folks onto our lineup of the main story. Justine's got a dagger, okay. And she's got the good outfit stuff, okay. He can take one of these. That's fine. He can take the wizard hat, the adamant, and he needs the battle. And
This
so
is your
on
grand
this.
many thanks.
Understandable. Yeah, I'm trying to... I want to make sure we have, I don't know how to put it. I want to make sure everybody's, like, outfitted and ready to go. Because I realized that I may have,
This is your grand. He won't be
taken all of the equipment and stuff off of some of these people and put it on my main crew. Without, making sure everybody was ready to go. And so I've been trying to level up some of the other people and, found that I've been bringing them in without weapons. Or without anything ready to go
This is your grand
because
master.
I took it all off. So, going through and making sure that they've got stuff now, so that way when I bring them, it's not crazy.
Will that come back in?
Okay, so we need one. Does this city have it? This city has staff still. Okay, we need a city with daggers and swords. Okay. Alright, we'll do this for the... Yeah, it's been very funny, Dadley. Because I'll bring them in, I'll go, okay, we're gonna grind for this fight, and then they're doing, like, 1 damage because I forgot I took their weapon from them. Oh. But now, they have weapons, so we will bring them in, and they should have weapons. And then I've got a whole line of chocobos, and I don't know why. But they should all have weapons now. Except for him, apparently. Okay, never mind. The chemist... Okay, the archer doesn't have one. He's got one.
I'm committed.
Fabulous. She's got
Time
one.
to prove myself.
He's got one.
Let's have it.
These are the low... And then we go into level 8er. So we
I
want
stand
her.
ready.
Because we just made her a mystic. So we definitely want her up. And then we'll put in a weak boy. We'll put in a little weak boy.
All right.
Who doesn't have a weapon. Because get
It's
him
time.
some experience. Because I've been sending them on those errands, but the errands only up their job, not their actual level. And while the job is great and all, it's not the most helpful if, like, you're still a baby level. Because, sure, you can do a cool hit, but then you can't survive a hit. So it doesn't super help me in a fight, you know what I mean?
I must act wisely.
She's going in the marsh. See what I can get him casting. He's in the marsh. This dude's in range. Our mystic. Let's see what she can do. Yeah, I gave her silence. She's not gonna reach anybody good. So she still has her Blizzara back, black magic. Let's actually put her in the swamp too, I think. Let's put her here. And then she can reach him. I don't know if he's a magic caster usually. He's a goblin. Can I see what his normal abilities are? Am I allowed to do that? Dee. Apparently I'm not. Okay. Alright, we'll try it. We'll try and put silence on him. See what it does. And then we'll just start running this guy this way. Because he's our weak one with no weapon. Oh, cool. I like the animation for it. It did miss, so I'm wondering if he can't do magic. But that's okay. That went off, which is good. Yeah, he seems to be just like a bite and tackler, so... He does magic. Maybe I can cast it on him. The little Cubone people do magic. Alright, we're gonna move her in to deal some damage here. Oops. Do a nice big attack. Lovely. Move him forward. Move this guy up to do some killing. Death to that guy. Good. We'll move the Dark Mage up. Cast more Thundaras.
I must act.
And then I want to get silence on this dude, because I know this dude's a caster. So let's try silence on this guy. 88%. Okay. He can attack. That's fine. Don't kill her. Ah, damn. I didn't get her back far enough. Okay. Fair enough. Ooh. I evaded my own attack. I love it. He's only gonna do like 2 damage, but that's okay. He can be a little distraction. Oh, he does 18 by punching. That's not bad. He did an 18 damage punch. Huh. Okay, I'll take that. Now he gets to cast. Oh, he's just gonna straight attack. Damn. Uh-oh. Oh, this might be bad. This might be very bad. Maybe I shouldn't have brought so many low levels. Interesting. I think I can just... Can I kill this guy? I can only do 15. Cloak evasion, that's good. Move him out of the way. Nope, I don't think we're getting out of this one.
Oh no!
No, we are not. Okay. We are not getting out of this one. Oh, boy. Alright. Well, they're still not ready to grind. They're way too baby leveled. So, we'll go and get them equipment.
Welcome. Take us long. Good choice.
Okay, so the ones without it were these guys. Who can have the daggers. Otherwise, they're kind of all the way good here. Okay, so
This is
confirm.
another.
And then we'll give him a platinum.
This is your
Confirm.
fight.
He needs a bow of some kind. Apparently they don't do bows here. Okay. Otherwise, they've got weapons. So that should be
May I be
fine.
of further come back any.
So which one does the bows? You do bows? This does bows. Okay.
Looking for aught in particular. Good choice.
So he needs a bow. Oh, an ice bow. Shoots freezing arrows. Cool. We'll give him that. Why not? It's double-handed, but that's alright.
This is your your custom is a.
Alright.
May I be of further looking to sell?
So there's probably a bunch we can sell here.
Are you happy? You can't
Yep.
say fairer than.
We're gonna sort it by held versus equipped.
Are you happy? Thank you.
Beautiful.
Are you happy? You can't. Are you happy? Thank you. Are you happy? Are you happy?
Oops.
Are you happy? You can't say.
Okay. I would like some shields for folks, but that's okay.
Are you happy with a pleasure doing business with you?
Okay.
You wish.
Oops. Do.
Are you happy? Thank you. Can't.
We'll sell 7 of those.
Are you happy? You can't. Are you happy?
Yep.
Thank you. Are you happy?
Sell
You can't.
that. We'll sell a few battle
Are you
boots.
happy? Thank you.
Because I know it gives them more movement, which I kind of want, but like...
May I help with by all means?
And then let's make sure we have a bunch of potions, because we only have 1. So let's get like 50 potions.
Are you happy? Are you happy to?
We should get 49, so we have
Thank you.
50. And then we have 11 highs, so 40... 49? Nope. 39. 39. Get 39 of these.
Are you happy? Anything?
And then we're just gonna get a shit ton of Phoenix Downs. So we're gonna 25 Phoenix Downs. Because So I want at least 50 of everything.
Are you happy? Thank you.
Then we'll have 10 of these other guys, because they shouldn't show up very often.
Are you happy? Thank you very.
There's 9.
Are you happy? Thank you for your.
Get 9 of these.
Are you happy? Thank you very much.
9 of these.
Are you happy? Thank you.
Oops, I have 11 of that one. Oh well. Get 8 of
Are you happy? Thank you.
these. And 8 of these.
Are you happy? Many.
Okay.
May I have?
So we're stocked up on a bunch. So I guess, let's go down and let's try and do plot with our main guys here. Because I think we'll get a regular fight on the way. Yeah. Okay, so we'll bring Ramza for this. Because it's going to be a little hard for our low levels. But they do have weapons now, so it should be a little bit better. They're just not going to have a lot of health, which isn't the most fun. Okay, but if they're all up here in a corner, then they actually might not be that bad. So we're gonna bring these guys.
It's a battle. All right.
Okay, now that he has a bow. We'll bring her.
Time to prove myself.
And then our last one can be Ramza.
Of course. No turning back.
Because that way at least we've got one strong person in the sea of everybody else. Ooh, I haven't seen that cat before. What is that, a water cat? Delphos. Looks like a water cat. And they've got like a mystic and stuff too. Okay. Okay, cool.
Now then.
Go ahead and attack as well. He needs to get out of the way in order to shoot. Because he can't attack that close. 35 damage to the cat. 35 damage to him. What about this guy? 55, let's go down there.
I must act wisely.
She can get up close and hit. She gotta move one over, okay. Move her in. Okay. To deal with the cat some damage, which is good. And then I don't know if we can move past them. We can't, so we're gonna move him here. Yeah, we don't wanna, the only one we can hit is her, and we don't wanna hit our own person, so I'm just gonna put him like that. Oh, it's right, he's on the tile, not the unit. God damn it. I hate when that's the case. Really makes me angry. I forget about that. Oh, he cast Protect on the chicken. Okay. Damn it. Okay, we really apparently cannot bring this crew of, like, little weak babies, because they really cannot do this. It's kind of wild. Alright, we're just gonna fully return. We're not gonna fight it. Let's go do plot. Because clearly it's not gonna work. Okay. Maybe we need to just bring like one baby with us.
Who are you, and what errand brings you to Lionel?
I am Agrius Oaks of the Lion's Guard. My companions and I have journeyed from Orbon Monastery seeking sanctuary. By the grace of Saint Ajora, I bid you open your gate.
The graces of Saint Ajora are in the keeping of His Eminence here. All who seek those graces are given like treatment. The gates of Lionel stand open to them.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Raise the gate!
Love it! Okay, so far so good. So he's actually going to stand with us then?
I see, Lady Agrius. In such circumstances as these, I am fain to lend you whatever help I can.
Oh, I gotta click autoplay again.
I shall dispatch a courier to Malond at once. High Confessor Marcel will have this news from my own hand.
Okay.
We will expose Duke Larg's misdeeds and ensure that no harm befalls you, Highness.
Now, I will say, he's got a little bit of an evil voice, and there's evil music playing right now. So I'm a little nervous, but okay, he's saying the right things.
Your Eminence, think you the High Confessor will hear our plea?
Fear not, dear lady. The matter is in my care now. Princess Ophelia can scarce feel at ease, while those tasked with her safety are vexed with such worriment. You may enjoy the comforts of the castle, wanting though they are, while we await a reply from Malond.
You are most gracious, Eminence. Thank you.
So long as Saint Ajora is our guide, we have naught to fear, child.
Okay. So far,
As
so
for
good.
you, my young machinist, I have given consideration to your troubles as well. Yours is not the first account to reach my ear concerning the true nature of the Bart Trading Company. In the Father's name, I shall dispatch a company of my finest to Gorg, and have Ludovic answer for his many sins.
Hell yeah.
Thank you, Your Eminence.
Conditioned upon this, I would hear the reason they choose to pursue you and your father.
Yeah, that's fair. Because I will bet Mr. Machinist and his daddy may have stolen something.
That is... I mean to say, it's not...
Come. Mayhap this will give voice to your words.
A crystal.
You are familiar with the legend of the Zodiac Braves?
Not in the slightest.
Indeed. In my youth, I often heard a fanciful tale of that name at Mass.
Lady Agrias, surely you do not aver that the Church would mislead its flock.
Oh.
No, of course not, Your Eminence.
Uh-oh.
Long ago, before the mountains had ceased their wandering and struck their roots into the earth, the demonic Lucavi held dominion over the world. Seeking to end the chaos they wrought, the God of Light bestowed a refulgent blessing upon valiant and worthy souls. 12 were these warriors of light who emerged to challenge the Lucavi. In a long and bitter struggle, they succeeded in driving their malevolent foes to the spirit world, and Ivalice again knew peace. The 12 each bore an Orosite crystal emblazoned with a house of the night sky. And so, in time, the warriors of light became known as the Zodiac Braves. Thereafter, whenever the Lucavi have again threatened the world of men, they have ever returned to save us.
You have clearly been a most apt pupil, my child.
Elder Simon personally taught me this at Aubonne, Eminence. He also said that Saint Ajora, son of the God of Light, was himself one of the 12. Together, they saved the people of Ivalice from the tyranny of the Holy Edoran Empire, which had strayed down the path of darkness.
We call the crystals of the 12 the Zodiac Stones. That which you see before you now is a stone from that very legend.
Damn.
Orosite. It exists. I did not think it possible.
Or that it held the power to keep the forces of darkness at bay. The power of the God of Light. I confess, I feel some power deep within, but my eyes see only a common crystal.
Mustadio, are you well? The color has left your face.
He definitely tried to steal it.
You have seen a stone like this one beneath Gorg, have you not?
Machines whose fires have long since guttered out lie strewn in the tunnels beneath the city. But pass such a stone near them, and you can hear them stir.
Then that is what Ludovic Bart seeks. Your aura sight.
I do not know what power these zodiac stones hold. I know only that Ludovic hopes to find some way to harness this power and make a fearsome weapon. My father would not give them the stone, so they took him instead.
Oh, okay, so he didn't steal it. They just own one because they're machinists. Oh, Delacroix's evil. Oh, Delacroix's gonna be like, well, you have to give it to Ludovic because he should have it and blah, 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 blah. These are holy relics. You need to give it to me. Uh-oh. Ooh, jeez. I'm back from playing Magic the Gathering, timeless format. On Data Everything, if there were a grease trap, would it sound like Travolta? Hi, Andrew. Welcome back. And yes, it would. Oh.
Yours is a pure and righteous heart, my young machinist. Proud am I to count you among my subjects.
I'm surprised.
Be at ease now, Mustadio Bonanza. The Church will take responsibility for this matter. Our forces will strike at the villains, during which time I bid you retrieve the stone and deliver it into our safekeeping.
Nope. I still think I'm right. Do not give the Church that stone.
Of course, Your Eminence.
I will go with you to Gorg.
Thank you, Ramza.
I too am grateful. We would never have succeeded in reaching His Eminence the Cardinal without you. You have done us a great service, Ramza.
I can only wish you well. Small aid, I know.
Your words are all the aid I could ever ask, Your Highness. I swear to return ere long.
No. God damn it. Ah, she was the best character. Oh, we're so screwed. You guys, we're so fucked. Without Agrias there, we are so fucked. She was the one holding everything down. Oh no. Oh no. The Gathering of Magic? Oh no, indeed, Dadley. Oh boy. I didn't ever even have Ovelia in a fight, so Ovelia does not matter. I don't care about the princess, I care about Agrias. Ay. Well, we didn't have a fight here at least. Which means I can see what the stock is. Let's go.
It's just rumor, mind you.
Bunch of more
Well,
rumors.
You're interested then?
And an
Who's going?
errand. Okay. We're gonna send off our little folks again. So we'll send him. We'll send him. Send
How
her.
many days for this errand?
Give him
Anyone
16.
you... I'll see to the particulars. All you need to do now is hope for a safe...
Is there a sword in the stone whose X would caliber that?
Anything else I can help? Thank you.
Very nice. Okay, outfitter
Welcome.
time.
You're in safe hands with me.
Coral sword. He already has one because we're awesome. And I stole all the golden equipment. Hell yeah, I did. Except they broke my golden armor. So I am going to get one of these because they broke it in the last thing. Rubber boots. Electrically resistant boots that have been treated with special resin. While equipped, grants immunity to immobilize. Oh, so nobody can make it so that he can't move. Or mage's cloak. Whoa. Hooded cloak worn by mages to elevate their magics. While equipped, it raises magic attack power. I don't super care about magic attack power. I care about the defense. I want defense more. Because that's attack power, right? Or is that... Oh, cool. I can check. So the attacks are the front ones. So that's physical evasion. That's magic evasion. Weapon attack, right, left, parry. Okay. Shield. So those are shield and magic parry. Physical and magic parry. Okay, so evasion are the cloak ones. So that is actually an okay one to get. Because that is the evasion. Okay, I need to leave it like this when I see all the stats. Alright, cool. We'll give him that one.
This is your most.
We can shell out money on Ramza. Ooh, a lightning bow. Imbues arrows with the power and speed of lightning. When attacking has a chance of casting Thundara. And a crossbow. Use an improved cocking mechanism that increases its attack power. So it goes up to 4 from 3. Both of those are kind of good because he can't shoot. He doesn't do a lot of damage. Whereas the lightning does do a lot of damage. I think I'm gonna give him the lightning. But it's double-handed, so if I keep him, I'd rather keep him with the shield. Because I want him to have a good shield. I think it's super helpful. Need a break from coding? I have too many projects? Yes, Rythan, you do. You have way too many projects and you work way too hard, my friend. Guardian bracelet. Grants immunity to immobilize and disable. Ooh. It brings up, what is that? Weapon parry and shield parry. Protect ring. Immune to sleep and doom. Oh god, we're gonna start fighting people that do sleep. Oh no. I think the evasion is better though. I really think evasion is where it's at. Swak, Alchemy game, VFX shader pack, card game, Discord mini game, just to name a few. Yeah, Rythan, you do a shit ton at all times. I don't know, man. You do way too much, my friend. Okay, so we can put the mage cloak on them.
This is your most.
I'm gonna start running out of monies. Nothing for my mages, okay. Besides putting mage cloaks instead of battle
This
shoes.
is your many thanks.
Which I suppose is fine. Ooh, giant axe. An axe with a large head, making it appear as a weapon used by the creatures to which it owns its name. The damage dealt varies greatly. Ooh. I don't know if I care about very greatly, though. Yee. Fuck it, we'll do it. I got just barely enough. We might as well. She's got power gauntlets on to raise her attack power even more. Caffeine and spite? That's very funny. I like that. Yeah, they're not gonna have anything for her because we don't have enough to do a cloak. Okay, let's sell some unequipped stuff.
Are you happy? A pleasure.
Go ahead and sell.
Are you happy? Thank you kindly. Are you happy, Cons? Are you happy? Thank you.
Okay.
Are you happy? A pleasure. Are you happy? Thank you kindly. Are you happy? A pleasure. Are you happy?
Oops.
Are you happy? Thank you.
Okay.
Are you happy?
Beautiful. We'll sell these
Are you happy?
three.
Thank you.
Sell
Are you
the
happy? A pleasure.
cloak.
Are you happy? Thank you.
Power.
Will that
Okay.
be I await you?
I can check to see if there's
Greetings.
anything I
How
can
good
give
choice.
to the egg. Why do I have an egg? What? Okay, apparently they're just gonna keep giving me chocobos. Okay. Alright, I'll take it. Cast narcolepsy, not enough Pepsi. She sees sounds and feels colors. Yeah, literally. That's exactly where I would be at. Okay. We could put on, like, mage cloak territory.
This is your most.
Oops. We'll go here. He can get a nice bow. Yeah, I think I'm still gonna give him the lightning. Because he can be the long shooter, I suppose, instead of, like, short shooter territory.
This is your anything.
Check Timothy. Give him a coral. Okay. Oh, I don't know if I can afford all this. Don't think I can afford all of what I'm putting on him right now. Nope, I cannot. Okay, so we'll take out the armor. And do these two.
This is your you won't be
And then
Will
let's
that be
go.
come back?
Oops. Let's go back to selling.
looking for autumn. Oh, you're here to sell.
We'll do the held again. So
Are you happy,
sell.
Are you a pleasure doing?
Sell. Sell two of
Are you happy? You can't-
these.
Will that be? Don't be.
Okay.
Greetings. Who needs outfitting?
And then we should have just a little bit left. We'll spend it on our little guys. Oh, not quite enough for the golden helm. What about the golden other stuff? Nope. Enough for the mage's cloak. We'll put the mage's cloak
This
on.
is your anything.
Okay. All right.
May I help with autumn? Don't be a.
Okay, so let's go to... I will try that mixture tomorrow. Scoop of mint chocolate, peanut butter chip, and caramel drizzle. It'll be a shake. Let me know if you like it. I'll be very interested to see what you think of it, Andrew. Once a creature has joined your party, either through entice or tame, and after a certain amount of time has passed on the world, you may find that the creature has laid an egg. Upon hatching, a creature will emerge from the egg, becoming an ally that can be used in battle immediately. Okay. Well, it's getting there. Someone hatched something. I don't know where all of these chocobos came from, so we got some apparently. Blended but chunky. Yes. It needs to be chunky, because otherwise you don't have the taste that you want. We don't have any other good monk ones. Okay. Ooh, we do have some knight stuff up though. Reduces magical attack power, reduces speed, MP. These get rid of weapons and shields. I'm gonna go for weapon. Yeah, I think that's a good one to have. Squire. Already got the movement. Cool. We've got our aims. Can't do a higher aim at the moment. And we have the Squire +1, which is what we want. So... Oh, Thief could be movement too, so we could get it from there. Either way kind of works. Counter tackle. Oh, we don't have the movement +1 yet. Interesting. So we can get it from either part. So we'll hold on to it for now. We need parry from that too. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Check Bertram's. Don't have anything new here, huh? Okay. We do have the movement on Bertram, which is good. We don't super care about the chemist. Or the knight. Do we have white mage abilities? No. We're gonna wait for Ray's. We're gonna wait for black mage stuff too. What do I have? I have items as his second one. Okay. Emmerich has white magic stuff, so let's see what else he can do for white magic. He's got shell. So we might put protect on him too. And then get cure. Because I've got white magic as his second, so I kind of want him to have that available. He's okay. He's black and white, which we expect. She's got fundaments because she's a squire and white, which is correct. She's at white and black. We can check these folks to see if they have enough to... Nope, not quite. Because I want the parries. That's what I want parry, frankly. Ooh. Nicola's gotten some good ones, though. In her regular. What I want, though, is the parry. Not quite enough. Okay. She's just a regular chemist, which is chill. With black magic. Beautiful. Mystic and black magic. Makes sense. Black and white. She doesn't have anything. What are these? Strikes many times in quick succession to adjacent. Unleashes a martial spirit to attack a distant. Invites slow certain death with blows to pressure point. Inflicts doom. Uses positive energy to remove status ailments. Okay, counter. Strikes back with standard attack command. Receives damage in its critical condition. Fully restores the unit's HP. Oh, holy shit. First strike. When about to receive a certain attacks from a human unit within standard range, strikes preemptively and prevents it. This is a special counterattack. Expected outcome will not be displayed. Ew. Life font. Recovers HP upon moving. Hell yeah, let's take that shit. We have not enough for parry yet. Okay. Alright, well we need to give her a weapon, because she doesn't have any weapon.
You need me?
Yeah, she's also a knight, which I don't particularly care about, but it's fine. She's got enough for parry. We're gonna give her parry. Because parry I want on everyone that I can get. Otherwise, she's not gonna have much. Put that parry on. There should be an evasive stance from one of these jobs. I don't know which one it is. Ah, okay. It's from the squire, so she does have it. So we should be putting evasive stance on the people who've got it. She doesn't have it. Okay, she needs 50. Okay.
All right.
He's got it. And then we're into the chocobos. Okay. Parry and evasive. Okay. So let's do the outfitter one more time and see if there's anything for the monk here. Oh, we've got errands now. Okay.
Greetings.
Hold on.
You're in safe hands with me.
Because my monk does not have one. No, so
Will
we're gonna
that
have to
be all
go
I'll
back to get her stuff. Try this one. Does this have monk stuff?
Greetings. Who needs outfitting?
No, it doesn't have stuff for her either. Oh, they have wizard clothing. Huh. Wonder if I know that about my wizards.
May I help with? Don't be a...
Who has stuff for the monk, then? Does this have monk stuff? What does a monk even... Does a monk use weapons? Maybe a monk doesn't use weapons. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe a monk doesn't use weapons. We'll go back. And send some out through the
Good day to you.
tavern.
Want to earn some? This is how things.
Oh, it's already in progress.
Need
Okay.
anything else? Thank you.
Alright, let's do plot. Ooh, it's all rainy and muddy. I bet that will impact terrain, even though it won't tell me it'll impact terrain. Don't we love these things? Alright, well, I'll bring our mystic. And then I think... maybe we can bring, like, one low-level guy. He's got the golden shield and the coral sword, so he could be a good one to bring. But he's our long archer, so he could be a good one to bring, too. Yeah, we'll bring one low-level guy. We're gonna bring the
Ready and
low-level
willing.
archer. And then... I think we take our core crew. Which is, Nicola.
Understood.
And are we fighting any... Can I see the people we're fighting? No. I don't think we're gonna fight humanoids, so I think I'm gonna bring our black
Ready
mage.
and willing.
Try this.
Forward.
Yeah, no humanoids. Cool.
Just when I thought this fen could grow no fouler.
Solid footing scarce enough, and rain to rob us of that. Be careful.
All right, let's do this. This will be our last fight of the night. Yeah, it's definitely marsh stuff. Ooh, he does a good chunk of damage. He's higher level than everyone in my party. Ah, this is what I get for hating grinding. Okay, she's mostly gonna be on heal, I think. So let's get her, let's actually keep her where she was. Let's get in a position where that's on a different angle, huh? They're on different angles. So it's not gonna work on all three of them, is it? It'll work on those two. So it'll do that direction. Okay, so then let's walk behind them. Have her go here. We'll try and pop a protect. Oh! Beware of the undead. In certain battles, you will face undead foes. Even after being KO'd, units afflicted with the undead status may sometimes be reanimated when their heart icons have all disappeared. However, restorative items and abilities, such as potions and the cure spell, will inflict damage on undead foes. This knowledge may help you dispose of undead foes more quickly. Okay, so good luck. Thank you, Dadley. So we had already learned about the undead thing through grinding that we were trying to do, that they could revive, but I did not know that restorative items and abilities would damage them. So that's good information to have. Okay. Alright, we're gonna move. Ooh! Ram's gonna have bad movement because of all this stuff. Okay. Well, we'll keep him where he is. Oh, he got poisoned! That would have been nice to know, game. Thanks for that. The game finally told you something, literally, and then 2 seconds later didn't tell me the water was poisoned. Thanks, game. Appreciate that knowledge. Boy, oh boy. Well, I'm just gonna let them all get poisoned, I think. I don't need to silence that guy, though, so maybe not. I would rather silence one of the undead, I think. Can I reach him? Nah, quite. Alright, so we'll just evasive. Now this is my super long-range archer. So we'll go ahead and do that. I think he's fine where he is too. What white magics does he have? He just has cure. Okay. We're not gonna be able to reach multiple folks here. So what does... Oh, but cure will do damage to the undead. So it'll deal 45. So let's do that. And then we'll back him up a little. Bring him over here. Oh, I had that going off. Oh, I forgot. Oh, well. At least I got a singular protect. Sleep touch. Uh-oh. They do sleep. I don't like that. Oh, but apparently they can also get poisoned by going in there. So that's good to know. Huh. Alright, that's very good to know. I don't think I have anything in white magic to, like, do anything with that yet. No, I do not. So, we might keep her where she is. And just do some nice evil magic. I'm gonna hit them both, though, which I do not want. Okay. If I move behind Ramza... Can I cast, like, regen on us both? No. The difference will move it. Okay. If I go stand with the Mystic, can I cast regen on us? No, because you got the difference again. Okay. Fun, 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 fun. Ooh, I might be able to do it if I stand with Mustadio. I think that's his name, Mustado? Mustadio. Oh. Oh, now it tells me. Thanks. Deep water. A unit entering water with a depth of 2 will become submerged, preventing it from using its abilities. As the unit can do nothing other than move, it is often advisable to leave deep water as soon as possible. Yeah, thanks for telling me. I'm not going to be putting her in there then, am I? Well, shit. I know, right? Maybe I'm just going to straight attack and not waste any magic. We'll just hit her. She's just going to hit her with the staff and kill it. Fuck it. Jeez Louise. Alright, he's going for the Mystic. That's okay. We're gonna move Ramza out, because now he poisoned. Which he can't do much about. Ren Weapon and Ren Power have to be right next to him. So we're just gonna evasive stance him, I think.
Where am I needed?
Okay, I no longer need to cast Silence on the dead guy, because he's gonna be dead soon. So I'm gonna bring her over here, because this seems to be where all the action is happening. And we're gonna have her be nice and evasive. We're gonna go ahead and have him keep, attacking. Oh, I moved him too close. Archers, man, I'll never understand. Yeah, because he can kill him. Which means we're gonna move our Dark Mage out. Remove him back around. To go to the other side. Can Cura hit from here? No, not quite. Alright. He gets to go first. He's like... He's gonna try and sleep Ramza. Ah, shit, he did. It's not great. Okay. What's the plan? What's the plan? What's the plan? Right now, they're just trying to put everybody to sleep. How much does fire do? A knockout? Oh, shit. We're gonna fire him, then. Hell yeah. It'll knock him out. Let's bring her back. She's harder to hit, at least. Alright, he's dead, which is good. She's gonna get poisoned walking in here, isn't she? I still think I might do it. But they're in the center, and they're the ones I would want to silence, and I cannot quite reach them yet. So I actually might not. I might just get her ready to be able to cast it. Can she reach with Blizzara? No. Alright, we're just gonna keep her.
It's now or never.
Him we can move. We're actually kind of at an advantage being all the way over here. That's as far as he can go, so we're gonna keep him here. And what we're gonna do, because aiming doesn't take MP, so I'm gonna just put the aim on this tile in case anybody tries to get too close. We'll start moving Griffin back too. Do I put him in the water? He could be poisoned. Fuck it. Oh, it's not in the water. Good. Nice. We love that. And now we can reach a cure. So we can do that to hit her. Alright, this guy's gonna go for Ramza.
Make him pay.
Oh, I think the poison on Ramza wore off. Unless that was the enemy. But I think it was on Ramza. Okay. That's damage, but he's not dead, and he's awake now. Okay, well, he's gonna be... Oh, no, he's still not dead after that hit. Hell yeah, let's go, Mustadio. Okay. And I can bring her forward to cast some dark magic, because I think Fyra hits these guys hard, too. Yeah, 100 damage, holy shit. Alright, well... Oh, interesting. I can't quite reach, huh? Because she's not going to be able to reach it from here, I don't think. No, she can still only reach him. Okay. What do I want to do then? I might just bring her up and have her wait. Because I don't know if I have anything for the other... Oh, I can cure... Yeah, I can put some cure on these two again. That's fine. Because that way we heal Mustadio a bit. Nice. Alright, and I can get silence off, which is good. Because that's what I've been waiting for, is trying to get silence off. See if it works. And then we'll back her up. We'll go ahead and have him take aim. Deal some fun damage. Have him move up. This was definitely the one to bring casters on, that's for sure. He's got the same restrictions here. Okay. I'm gonna have him wait then, I think. Or we'll cure up here again. Silence goes off. Alright, he got silence, so he can't use magic, which is good. Curing those two. Now, let's get some black magic off here. I'm gonna go for him. Because I think we go before he does. Yee, we might not. I might have done that poorly, but oh well. Aim goes. Beautiful. Yep, he's gonna come forward and do some casting, which is fine. Okay. Nice. Okay, he got that one dead, which is good. Now she can hit them, though. She can hit him with Fyra. Yes, she can. 65 damage, baby. And then we'll bring her back here. We're actually doing a lot better. Healing potions should hurt dead lich zombies. They do, Andrew. That's what I learned. The game actually told me something for once. We're gonna bring her up. And get Blizzara up here, because that'll... Yeah, it kills him. She did get poisoned for it, but I think that's okay. Okay. We should be good now. Just in case we're not. Back him up. But I think we're good. This fight was a lot easier. So we might be in an okay range. We're definitely under-leveled in theory. But, I mean, we just won the fight pretty easily, so...
Mustadio, are you hurt?
We weren't too bad.
No worse for the wear. The channel shore lies just beyond the fen. Gorg is not far now.
Okay. Alright, nice easy battle! We didn't need to bring all of our toughest soldiers to that. So I'm glad we brought one of our weaker boys to get him some experience. Okay. We're gonna end it there for tonight. Let me make sure I do my saves.
Yes?
Oh. Okay. Save. Beautiful. And we will exit. Alright, y'all. Woo woo indeed. Very nice. Yes. Okay, let's see if there's anybody for us to raid to. It's been a good little stream. We got to talk a lot today, and we had a really good time. So I'm pretty happy with that. I love chatting and getting to do fun talks like that. Yes, you're welcome, Rythan. The stream was fabulous for me too. We've actually got, okay, wait, guys, we've got two funny things for the folks who have been in this chat, for a bit. We have someone playing Magic the Gathering, which Andrew came back in from playing, and we have someone playing Marvel Rivals, which we were joking about for an ooh-woo stream. So we could raid to either person. I think both would be kind of funny. Ooh, which one should we do? Which one should we do? We're gonna raid to Magic? Okay, we'll raid to the Magic the Gathering person. So if you're on Twitch, please stay on because it will help them out for the raid. Okay. So they are smoking glue guns, which is very fun. We'll go ahead and raid out to them. Okay, my friends. Thank you for the beautiful stream. I'm glad you could join me here today. I had a lot of fun talking with you guys about all the new stuff. And we'll be back again on Wednesday to chat more. So please update me with your lives, okay? Thank you very much. And that's kind of it. Enjoy your Tuesday. And I'll see you Wednesday. All right, we're going to raid on over. So let me make sure we're good to go. Got the raid up. Okay, cool. All right, y'all. Oh, let me thank everybody. That's right. I almost forgot. Thank you to Dadley and Ryden and Andrew who are out here chatting with me and talking with me. And Kudo who was having a beautiful conversation. Gal who stopped in to chat. Fox Daddy who had an awesome time being SpongeBob tonight. Kudo for putting bits down and making us laugh about the adult stream stuff, which was very funny. Thanks to all of y'all for stopping by. Theta for talking about Critical Role. All sorts of jazz. I appreciate all of you. You guys make my nights better. Okay. All right, let's go raid. Goodbye. Good night. See you on Wednesday. Goodbye.